as spaghetti, as
Alright,
they
we're
might
good to go.
say. Not in the halflings, they don't say something. They're way cooler than that. All right. Today's Factspiration question.
It's hard to not be cooler than that.
Fair. Let's see. Aww. Wow. We've been doing Factspirations many days a week for many weeks. Some might say a year or more. I have never seen this question come up, and I like it. Have you ever felt basic, like a basic bro or a basic bitch? Why? Are you okay with that? Yep, that's the question. All right, let me post that in. God damn, Tony Stark with a mullet. Who would have thought? It's my new work profile picture.
It's the 80s?
Yeah. I watched anyways, we're not talking about mullets. We're getting distracted. All right, so if you start ruminating about that question, does any of the three of you want to try to recap what happened last week? Or since there's only three of you, do you want to do a triple threat, pass the ball recap, and you can each have a point of demon inspiration?
I mean, I don't see why.
Sounds exciting. I'm not good at starting off, but I think I'll be fine once we.
I can start.
Okay.
Ignore that. I clicked a button I shouldn't have. Sorry.
All right, but without any preparation, I want each of you to handle roughly 33% of the recap. All right, ready, set, go.
All right. First off, we started with us seeing the boat off in the distance that we were planning to steal, or commandeer, or take.
Privateer.
Yeah, privateer. And then we noticed that there was actually more than just one boat. It was three of them.
Yarp.
And they each all had about, based off of a combined sense of knowledge of ship combat and the size of their ships, each had at least 100 people on them. And so we realized, maybe that's not a good idea to attack this three sets of ships. And later in this recap, you'll understand why. So we decided, okay, let's wait and see if we can find a better target, a safer target, a more efficient target. And so we sailed the seas, trying to find a better target. And throughout the time, we, for the most part, it was a relatively relaxing wait. I think the first thing that really happened to us was Bicycles finished the oils necessary for me to cast the reincarnation spell on Claximus, and so I did, and he came out as an owl creature. I've never seen one before. Maybe some form of owl siren or something like that. And from there on, and I'll pass over to somebody else to continue.
Okay, all right. Who's who are you passing the ball to?
I'll pass it to Andronikos.
Okay.
After days of waiting for a rowboat that had exactly 11 people.
A fishing boat.
That looked, yes, a fishing boat that had exactly 11 side knights that were the exact right size. Instead, we chanced upon a single side knight vessel and decided that we would take our chances there. It was roughly the same size as the previous ones, perhaps a little bit smaller, and we felt confident enough that we could take this one. And so we did a sweet Tokyo drift move and slammed our ships together before Pillars of Eternity Deadfire style fighting each other on the decks of our boats. This consisted of a Fred pincushion, and then another Fred pincushion, and then another Fred pincushion, and then a Maya pincushion.
Wait, which Fred? Which Fred was that?
The one with spelled with PH.
Okay, thank you for clarifying that. Okay.
There was a lot of javelins, over and over again, and then we my gang and I we jumped into the water and swam over, and that was working out pretty well. We ended up finishing off one of their priests in the water. Fred was still getting javelins thrown at him, as well as rocks. We eventually, wiped out almost all of the soldiers, I believe. Shoot, that's
Well,
all
I
we did.
mean, we've done a lot of wiping out, but there was a group that went down below decks. Narcissus got stabbed and is bleeding out. Possibly dead, don't know. But Narcissus got it brutalized.
Our boy Narcissus can take more than one stab to the stomach.
Well, I believe he took 2. I think that might have done him in. But anyway, he'll come back again. Let's see. There was the pink what went down below. There was the red, yellow, and other colors. Yeah, Maya and Sibo, they were holding down the fort, keeping everyone alive, casting spells. I used several applications of Fireball, but unfortunately, these are very well trained Sidonites, and so they would lock shields and sort of, deflect some of those attacks. So fairly sturdy, but we did manage to work them down. We killed the Storm Herald. The other priest, but that Cyclops is pretty strong. We're taking a severe beating, and I thought, you know what, I'll try and, knock them over with something silly. And yes, I'm about to die. Potentially. Who knows?
Also, Sibo got knocked off the side of the water, and is also about to die.
Yes, but to be fair, he was like hanging on to the side of the ship. No, I don't think we consider it to a spike.
I mean, hanging on the side of the ship did him pretty well for a little bit there.
Mm-hmm.
It did him from a SIBO pincushion once or twice.
It did.
The alternative opening is the last 30 seconds of previous episode playing the axe swinging down towards Julian being knocked out of the air, his body against the deck of the Side Knight warship, and then the second swing arcing back around and coming straight down for him, and then there's a freeze frame, and then Julian says, "I bet you're wondering how I got here." And then it goes through his classic opening of
let
me see if I
for you. Imagine us in a temple underground with the pictures of Sidon and Lutheria, and I've got a charcoal pen, and I've got lots of dicks everywhere.
Speaking of, I finally took down that post-it note because I think my parents came by to see my house, and I didn't want them to come into my. I didn't want to see something that just said, "Can you feel it? Is my penis too small?" Like hanging from my wall. So yeah, but it stayed up for quite a while. That's what she said. Hey, all right. Great job. Each of you could take a point of DM inspiration. Would anybody like to answer the factspiration question? Have you ever felt like a basic bitch or basic bro? Why? And are you okay with that? If you're interested, go ahead and throw out a d20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a good session tonight.
Get these out the way.
All right. Oof. Okay, so maybe we just reconvene next week. That seems pretty good.
I think that's the safe thing to do.
Julian, have you ever felt like a basic bro or a basic bitch?
I think yes. There are times when I feel very basic. I feel the struggling drunk gambler womanizer trope is played out sometimes, and that's kind of what I am. Although I have shown some growth, so I definitely feel less like a basic bitch. But let's face it, I started out pretty basic.
Okay, that's fair. You may ask the same question of any other person who's, or sorry, any other NPC that you've met during your Odyssey.
I'd like to ask that question of Esther.
Esther. Oh wow. In his heart of hearts, he has been made to feel basic many times by the only woman he ever truly loved. She was so dynamic and so hilarious and so clever and full of joy and life and vim and vigor and defiance that often he felt stale and boring and diminished around her. And so he did what came naturally. He did everything he could to tear her down, to dim her light so that it wouldn't outshine him.
Also, he was basic compared to his brother.
So, yeah, there you go. His brother's kind of a basic nerd, though. I mean, like, you know, your classic evil nerd. I don't know. Something in the water that family was drinking, I guess. All right. Well, with those wonderful questions out of the way, let me add a Faxpo to Julian, and we'll jump back into this.
Open up my 5 character
Also, Julian,
sheets.
don't forget, you have a lucky point.
Oh, did you agree to play everyone, Andronicos?
No, I have literally 4 character sheets of just things that I control.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to say
Yeah,
I'll control. Yeah, I'll control the other 2 if you want. So, like, I mean, I know you got a lot on your plate. All right. So we'll pause this and let's see. This is a pretty intense fight. So let's see if we got anything intense to listen to. This one claims it's an epic fight. We'll see. It's pretty epic, I guess. Oh man, feeling that. Okay, so, oh yes, Stormbreaker versus the Sidonites. It sounds like an extra Jason and the Argonauts movie that they were going to make, but they were like, never mind. Okay, let's get you guys over onto the map. Queue up that sweet initiative. And I think we left mid-turn for this boy. He was taking his second swing.
Yeah,
right?
mid-swing.
All right. Okay, this is that advantage. If it hits, that's it for Julian. Have all your everything ready. You've got a whole week to come up with some way to get yourself out of this. Oh, 17
You have
doesn't
your
hit, right?
shield,
Doesn't
He's
hit.
got-
Yeah, your shield's still
Looks
going.
like got shield going.
Whoa! All right, well, that is that. He brings the axe down, and the boat rocks
Fucking
just
depth perception gets him
just
again.
just the right way. You kind of go out of the way, and he just cuts through the boat. Okay. He is going to pass to. He will pass to. Ooh, yeah, he'll pass to Julian just to really make it spicy. All right.
All right. In that case, I'm immediately going to use my DM inspiration, one of them, and to roll this death save with advantage.
All right. Roll out that nat 20. Let's go.
All right. Where am I? Am I just rolling a?
You just roll 2 d20s. I don't care.
All right.
Like, just, yeah. That's what with dice trays for. I'm so sloppy about VTT. My DM hates it on Tuesdays. Forget to target everything. 19 for the good. All right, you have 1 success.
Can I use a faspiration? No, that's not how it works.
No. Who do you pass to? You control the initiative. Whoever it is, they better be able to pop you up before this boy's turn comes back up.
Is Maya up or is Maya down?
I am up. I have 1 HP, but I am 15 feet below deck on the side of the ship, running away from these.
Oh, you wild shaped into a spider, didn't you?
I don't know what your B team situation is, but you might have some B team solutions. I'm not sure.
For
I will pass to.
okay.
I'll pass to Andronicos.
Okay, Andronicos, no pressure. But a lot of people are about to die.
Alright, so I'm not gonna save Julian.
This
but-
is your lift moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many I can up one of you.
I'll go for Julian. I can get Sibo.
Okay.
Game's paused.
Oh, my bad. Boop.
No, it's okay. I mean, we had to see what was going to happen.
All right, Elpis will fly over to Julian, and then I believe using his reaction, I think is how it works. I will use him to cast Cure Wounds on.
Oh, so I actually had to do this in a game. So because the familiar has to go completely before your turn or completely after your turn. Yes, you could have it act first and then ready its reaction to cast a spell, but I believe the raw method is that you hold the spell as a reaction, and then once the familiar moves into position, you cast it through. But I think it'll work either way. But yeah, as long as one of you is pissing away your reaction, it works.
All right, well that's the plan.
All right, sounds good.
We gotta find a spell. We'll second level it. So get ready for 3 points of healing. Oh, hey.
All right.
Pretty good.
Okay. And let's see. So Julian, you are prone but alive and stable. You have 16 hit points.
All right.
All right. What else you got, Andronicus?
Trying to remember if I had. I'm concentrating on something, so I assume that's Hunter's Mark. I think I had it up at some point during this.
You had it on yellow.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use my. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna use my bonus action to transfer it there because it already is there.
Okay.
That'll be it then. I will pass to Maya if she hasn't gone yet.
All right. All right. I'm gonna. Oh, wait a second. It's a bonus action to wild shape, isn't it?
Oh no.
I only can heal on bonus actions. I don't have the spell prepped. Okay, hold on. Because healing word is a bonus action, and my cure wounds is also a bonus action.
Your cure wounds is a bonus action?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. I can do this. Okay, so I'm a bonus action. I'm a move down, and land on Nicophorus.
Okay.
Bonus action, unwild shape myself.
Okay.
All right. Where's my art? There it is. And then I'll action. Cast Aura Vitality.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, crap, I have to use a bonus action to that. Dang it. Okay. Wait. Moves around you. You can use your bonus action to cause like one creature. I still have to use my bonus action economy. All right, so hopefully Sibo can survive one more turn and I can get him up next turn.
Oh dang. Okay.
All right. I'll pass to Fred.
All right. Play passes to Fred.
I should just
All
your wounds
right.
from now on.
Fred's gonna look around.
And you know he's going after the biggest guy, right?
Oh, for sure, for sure. I just don't know if he could reach him. Alright. Let's see. He would want to get this guy's attention, though, for sure.
I mean,
It's gotta
sometimes
fit- you
words
gotta
hurt
fit-
more than fists.
50 foot. No, you know what hurts more than
He can do
fists?
that leap thing, can't he?
Throwing
I don't know how that
dudes.
works exactly.
Throwing dudes works.
Oh, throw
Alright.
dudes at another dude. Classic.
Okay. He grabs yellow cyanide and he throws them at insignificant Cyclops. As he does, he will deal plus rage. There we go. Well, I guess rage doesn't work on thrown attacks. Oh well. All right. Appetizing cyanide minion hits insignificant Cyclops in the back. As a minion who just suffered a attack roll, he explodes like a Diablo corpse. Just guts and gore go everywhere.
That's
Feeling
awesome.
something explode against his back, he turns around, and Fred says, "Hey, dude, you gotta pick on someone your own size."
Wait, is Fred on the ship or is he under the ship? Because his thing says minus 30 feet.
Good,
I think
good
he just
point.
had
Good
to
point.
do
Yeah.
that launch himself out thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good point. Good point. But he would have been able to pop back up on the boat with his 50-foot speed, grab the guy, throw him. That will be his turn. And then he will pass to Sibo, who must make a death saving throw. How many fails has he taken? 1 or 2?
I don't
Does
know.
anybody remember? Oh no, he's taken 2. Oof. All right, let's see. He has no inspiration? Oh boy.
We can use a
Fanspo it.
Yeah, Fanspo.
We have, yeah, I'd say Fanspo if we have.
Oh,
it.
you got a Fanspo?
Let me check. Hold on. Players. Pokemon. Fanspo. You have 2. So use 1.
Use it.
Yeah.
All right. Does anybody else want to roll it, or you want me to do it? I got my finger on the trigger.
Go for it.
Do it.
All right, that's 1. Go for the next one.
Okay. Here's.
It's not 3. He has a second d20 to roll. See if it's a pass.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Holy shit! All right. He's up with 1 HP. And he looks up and he says, "Hey, Maya,
Evo. Oh,
thanks for the water walk."
you're the one
As
who
he
does
just,
it. You're the one who does
as
it.
he just ragged us around. All
Yeah,
right.
he's on Nikiforos's back.
Oh, right. Okay. So let's see. He will cling to Nikephoros and he will say, "How's Julian?"
I don't know. Last thing I saw, he was in the air flying with
All right. Well,
with a shield.
good news. I don't have any more healing light,
Wait, good news. What do you mean? Okay.
and I don't have any. No, wait. 1 spell slot left.
That's right. He did his sacrificial bargain right before he went down.
Okay. All right. Man, the boat's really high and he's really small. What should he do? Last spell slot. Man, life as a warlock's hard.
He's gonna
Okay.
take his last spell slot and he's gonna start a short rest.
What are all these sperms and stuff floating around? This is your healing spirit, right?
The aura vitality. Yeah.
Oh, so he gains that, right?
Well, no, it's only on my turn. I have a bonus action. I can heal somebody.
Okay. And what's the speed on Nikephoros in the water? 60.
Like 60,
Okay,
yeah. he's fast.
alright. Let's see. Sure. He will swim with Sibo. Sibo will use, I guess it would be half his speed to sit up. And yeah, technically, if we're doing.
Sibo can control Nikiforus.
Ooh, I mean
I mean,
would
if he's
Nikephoros?
using it as a mount, right?
Okay.
Yeah, would he allow that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, then he will
I feel
swim.
like Sibo's the sort of character that would like feed Nikiforus when Andronicus isn't looking.
All right, then he will swim over towards Julian with his action because he'd have to use a dash to get you guys over there because he has to go down and under the ship and then back up and he had to use half his speed. Blah 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 blah. But there you go. So you guys are right below the ship. Julian, you can see them over the side, or you can hear them over the side. All right.
Okay, hold on, let me just. Do I need to see somebody for the set to work? No, I do not need to see them. They just have to be within
All right.
reach.
So he says, "Who should I pass to, Maya?"
Can you pass it to me?
Sure. All right.
All right. I can pick one
What
person.
a fucking turnaround! Oh my god.
Pick one person to heal right now. I feel like the person who's in the most danger right now is Julian. So I'll go.
I think Fred might disagree, but that's okay.
Well, I can't see. Fred. We're under
That's
the
fair.
ship.
That's fair. Yeah.
But Julian's in 30 feet and within 30 feet of me. And it doesn't say I need to be able to see him. So I'll have the Aura Vitality heal him as my bonus action. So he'll get 8 plus 4.
All right. So Julian heals 12.
Yep.
All right.
So that's bonus action. Action. I'll from going from under the ship and out, and from under the ship and into the air a little bit there, I'll kind of hop off of Nicophorus into the air and wild shape again into the my peacock form, so I can fly. But I can still concentrate on the spell. So that's what I'll do. Be a flying healing orb. Hopefully no one pays attention to me. All right, so we'll go ahead and features. Use my second wild shape. Ian. And I have a 20-foot flying speed, so we'll go here, and I'll be up 10 feet over the water for now. All right, and then I'll pass to Julian.
All right, Julian, to you.
All right. So the pink side of knights, they are on top of the deck. They're going off the Nox 7.
They're taken care of by your NPCs. You're
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's just I know this lovely Cyclops. I don't want to say he's insignificant after the ass kicking I received. I'm definitely within melee range of this gentleman. So yes, I'm just going to Misty Step as a bonus action.
Sounds good.
And then I think Mind Sliver is 60 feet, I want to say. Yes. All right. So I'm going to Misty Step away and then Mind Sliver him.
Sounds good. All right, he is going to try to make an intelligence save. Not his strong suit. He fails with a 0. Here's the complication for him. He's exposed. The next attack against him is at advantage.
All right.
And he takes 5 points of psychic damage.
Yep. And we'll see how much his next save is reduced by. By 2.
All right.
Forget to click it so you can get rid of your button for the thing. There you go.
I'll put myself back where I was. All right. In that case, I will pass to.
He's gonna steal because he took some damage.
Oh, that's well. I was going to pass to Andromeda Ghost, but yes, it passes
Alright.
to insignificant.
All right. He has only eyes for Fred. And he is going to start charging towards Fred. Elpis has no reaction from holding it to cast a spell, so you won't be one shot in this Cyclops, Elpis. And he is going to go charging at Fred, and he is going to be swinging hard against the most powerful champion of Sidon. He cries out in Gigan, which is giant. You are sent by God to test me. I will show you my strength. And he is going to attack. Oh, sure did. All right. Fred is raging, so he will take half. And half again, and he is out again. All right. Would Fred want to steal? You know what? He'll pass to Fred, just to keep it spicy.
I think Fred has.
Oh, he has the thing that auto stabilizes him. All
Yeah.
right, so he stabilizes. All right, it's kind of like it's a nice item, but you don't get to you don't have that 5% chance of popping up. He's gonna pass it to Andronikos, and he's gonna say, "You, dude," and he passes to Andronikos.
So eloquent.
2 words. I don't know.
Well, no, I mean, it's just Fred, man. It's like classic Fred.
Wow, he's been around for this 2.5 sessions. We got classic Fred already. That's a good character. Yep. All right.
We're gonna grab him and move him over here. So I'm just gonna pivot him around me.
Go on.
And cure wounds him too.
Okay. All right, 12. He is back up.
We're gonna bonus action move our Hunter's Mark onto Insignificant Cyclops.
Okay. Hunter's Mark has been moved to Cyclops. And then
we'll pass to Sibo. That's all I got.
all right. Sibo is going to climb off of Nicophorus with his 1 hit point. He's gonna put his tripod down, and he's gonna brace himself for some Eldritch Blast. All right. First one's gonna be at advantage. Here we go. And then the second one. All right. So, I would say to Sibo, if he was here, sorry, 19, and he before I could even finish saying, he would say, "Succeed at cost." So here we go. Jesus Christ. A god punishes you, lose an inspiration. If you have no inspiration to lose your bane, he has none. You are baned and confused. I think I'm doing a pretty good job of playing Sibo. Alright. So, baned.
It's been spot on so far.
Yeah, and confused. Beautiful. But he does get to roll fresh damage and loses 13. Doing 5 points of damage.
Classic Sibo.
To the Cyclops. Alright. Are there any more yellow dudes? Oh, they're all over there. Okay. Alright. I guess play will pass to the yellow dudes. Alright. The yellow dudes are... ship Jesus, you're in the way. They throw him overboard. Alright. So there's 5 of them. That's all they need to succeed. They got a Fred on the ground. They could kill Fred, then pass to Insignificant Cyclops so we could finish him off. That would be a pretty baller move. That'd be pretty tactical. So,
or you know, Julian's right over there on the back of the ship.
Okay. Oh, do you see them heading towards Fred and you call their attention to you? Because I mean,
darlings.
Okay, sure, yeah. They will come rushing across the ship. They're just gonna move and dash to get to you. All right. They control the initiative at the end of the round. They're still gonna stick to their original plan of passing to the Cyclops. Here we go. Okay. Cyclops is up. He doesn't understand why you won't stay dead, but he understands the challenge that you have made for him, Fred. He must prove to Sidon that he can overcome insurmountable strength. So he's just going to start chopping you into smaller pieces, hoping that whatever dragon turtle regeneration is keeping you alive, whatever mysterious force keeps breathing life into your body, he can end it once and for all and send you
Fred
to the...
moved around? Like, wasn't he behind Andronikos?
Oh, yeah, Andronikos. Yeah. He dragged it behind you. Okay, my bad. Well, in that case... Andronikos.
Sorry, Andy.
he's going to come up and attack you for taking away the challenge set before him by his god. All right, here we go. Here's the first attack. 12 doesn't hit. All right, here's the second attack. 23.
Yep, 23 will hit.
All right, 22 points of slashing damage as he swings once and you deflect the blow, but the second swing crunches against your metallic armored hide.
Oof.
Ooh, causing you to lose focus and maybe not. Re-roll. I am gonna miss our succeeded cost stuff in Pathfinder.
I mean, a lot of it's all you built into the effects.
That's true. That's true. Because they have the different tiers of success.
Mhm.
All right, you don't lose your spell. My bad.
No,
You may steal if you'd like.
I will.
All right.
He's a giant.
He is a giant. He is, and he's hunter's marked.
I was checking if I had any smites left. I was pretty sure I used them all, and I did.
He does have a beefy ass armor class though. Ooh, but that's gonna hit. All right.
And of course,
And
my extra
the
damage.
first time you get to hit a giant, you do 1 damage. All right.
But, don't forget your hunter's mark.
Ooh, don't forget
Yeah,
your armor mark.
I'll roll them together at the end.
All right, so
Okay.
both of those hit. Oh, very nice. All right, he is bloodied.
Finally.
Wait, you mean when you hit someone, they get bloodied? Crazy.
No, mechanically, I mean he's below 50% of his health.
No, I just mean that it took us forever to hit him.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
I
got an
will
AC 21, so yeah.
That's the same as mine.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Evenly
pass
matched.
to what?
I said you guys are evenly matched.
You want to pass? You want to pass to yellow?
No, I will pass to mine.
Oh, Maya. Okay.
All right.
Yucks.
Sibo, or the two guys, or Andronicus is in the middle of fighting. So I'm gonna fly and dash to here, and then bonus action heal Andronicus. So Andronicus, you're gonna get. Let me just check.
Sweet.
Just check what this is again.
It's like 7d10.
2d6 plus 1d4. So 2d6 plus 1d4.
I like the 7d10 answer better.
11.
Sweet. Thank you.
And he gets some better heals eventually. All right. Let me see here. Action, bonus action.
It's real hard without dedicated items and homebrew feats and stuff. Yeah.
All right. That's everything I can do. So I'm
Okay.
just flying over here. I'll pass to Julian. Oh, actually, I'll pass to Fred actually. So
Okay.
he stop being prone and re-rage.
All right. Let me see if this boy has any more rage. Barrier, wait, one more rage to go. All right. He says, all right, dude, now you're making me mad. And he's going to stand up.
Go around on the other side of him.
Yeah, he says, wait here. And he jumps into the water. And then he swims over here. He jumps back out. All right, now he will attack him. Here we go. He's gonna be reckless because he really wants to hit this guy. Damn, leave it to Will to make a melee character this complicated. All right, here we go. I got that, and then we're gonna do Sharktooth Battle Axe. 1 and 2. Oh, 20 is not going to do it. 17 is not going to do it. Would he succeed the cost? Yeah.
I mean, he's angry.
Yeah, he gets unlucky. That's fine. Alright, so we'll reroll the damage on that first one. Alright, 18 more damage is dealt to this boy right here. Alright, he looks left. He looks right. He knows that today he will die. And he hopes that he dies well. for Sidon. All right. Fred will pass to Sibo. Yeah. Sibo will roll for confusion. You would think after all this time I'd have confusion memorized, but nope. All right. Roll it. An 8. Creature uses action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within reach. If there is no creature within reach, it does nothing this turn.
Did he get a chance to save at the end of his last turn?
Oh, you're right. You're right. So here's his int save, which is good. He'll charisma save first against the Bane. Okay. The DC is only a 14, right? Okay, he didn't make it. And then the intelligence save. He's actually very good at these. All right, so he wouldn't be confused. Good. Thank you for the reminder. He is Bane's, so he will go ahead and fire at the Cyclops. 1 and 2. There you go. All right. The 25 is going to hit. The other one is outside of range. 9 more damage to the Cyclops. This indomitable mountain of hit points. And that will be his turn. He'll pass to Julian.
All right. So I'm going to kick off from the ground again and fly up 30 feet. Because I don't want to be in melee with these yellow fellows.
That's wise.
So, flying up and back. And I'm going to... they're right by the main mast. I'm going to say, "I'm very sorry about this, darling," and I'm going to fireball them.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh no!
And I'm going to use my last sorcerer's point upcast this third.
What?
Hot shot crew.
Oh, well.
Oh well.
In war, I mean, there are casualties. Or can you see from where you're at? Oh, what am I saying? You got like a 35 passive perception. Do you shout out to Julian that there's a crewman member? Oh,
I can't. I'm a peafowl right now.
Oh, all right.
Well, I mean, I should be able to see.
Yeah. So would you still fireball if this crew member was caught up in their rampage?
No, he wouldn't.
Oh, okay. You can
Not
always
unless,
ready it, but
I will chance it. I will ready a fireball, and my trigger is once they get clear of the crew member.
But they probably just throw their stuff because you're up in the air.
It's up to you, Julian. You do you.
In that case, I will do.
Remember, if you line up a good shot and it does 16 damage, it'll kill 2 people with one shot. And if it's 31 damage, it'll kill 3 people. If you have like a single target attack that does a lot of damage.
I don't really, because the only thing I've got is Firebolt, and that's just not going to do enough right now.
All right. Dang, Tom, putting him in a moral quandary like that? Wow.
I mean, that's Maya's job.
In that case...
Yeah, that's Maya's job.
Julian would have done it, so I mean...
Yeah, he would have.
This is character growth, okay.
So in that case, instead of casting Fireball, I will use one of my Shields of Faith.
Ooh,
I'll cast it on myself.
All right. And then you pass to yellow?
Yep.
All right. Focused entirely on Julian. They push Hotshot Ultros crew member out of the way so that they have a clean shot. They approach you slowly with the cameraman. They line up their shots directly for your butthole, right up your skirt. And they're going to make one attack with a +5. Here we go. 26. but your armor class is at a 21,
21 right now. So,
and then if you shielded, it would
You'll-
make it a 26.
but it wouldn't if it
Yeah,
meets the
so it would
beats
still,
though. So
yeah,
there's no
yeah, so it
point.
would still hit. God damn. All right. So that is actually
25 points of damage.
25 points of damage.
I'm still up.
Whew. Okay. And then you may steal into the next round. Now you can fireball.
I will. Now I will.
All right.
Hold on, I gotta see if I maintain Shield of Faith.
The cameraman shows you his B team badge and he flies off.
All right, we're good.
He's a
All
spell
right.
effect.
All right.
Yeah. He is a spell effect.
All right. Julian is just gonna turn and stare down at these and say, "You tried to kill me, and now I will kill all of you."
All right.
In Pathfinder, Julian would have just used a single Pac-Man to do a demoralize action.
Keep going, keep going. So you gonna fireball them? Bring it! I'm gonna make one fucking save for all 5 of them. Alright, they have to get an 18. If they do, they all survive. If they don't, they all die. Here we go. It's in RNG's hands now. Oh, alright. They are all incinerated. I guess this guy too. Some of these statues blow up. Beautiful. And that whole team is gone. Only the Cyclops remain. All right, you control the initiative, Julian.
All right. Julian is going to pass to Maya.
All righty. Maya, to you.
All right. Bonus action, give healing to Fred. So 2d6
Okay.
plus 1d4. 9. for
All
Fred.
right.
And then
All right.
action.
He says, "Hey, I appreciate that, Maya with an M."
She holds up a red feather. All right. And then action. Okay, hold on. Let me see.
You shit at the Cyclops' eye.
Oh, hold on. I might have something here.
I just like that Maya has like a Pokemon, like a divergent Pokemon has boy peacock and girl peacock, and they have radically different abilities.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Oh no, that's a bonus action. Dang it. Okay. In that case, then, I'll fly down closer to the Cyclops and
Okay.
ready a which one should I ready? Ready a claw on his scalp.
Hmm.
I'll pass to Fred. Or actually, I'll pass to Andronicos.
Okay, Andronicos, you're up.
All right, with my flank, I'm gonna attack him.
Uh, 23, 25. That definitely hits. 11 more damage. Oh, how do you finish him off?
Good. Good, because I didn't think
He's looking down at Fred, saying about how he's gonna kill him for
Yeah.
Sidon and Sidon sends his toughest battles to his one-eyedest warriors.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then Andronicus is just gonna like stab him through the back.
Damn. All right. Your giant hating blade bursts from his abdomen, and he reaches down with his free hand, and he feels at it. His one eye looks wildly around. He coughs up some blood, and then Fred says, "Dude, we had a really good fitness plan." And he catches the Cyclops as he dies, and he holds him in his arms. And he reaches up, and he closes his one eye, and you see one tear go down Fred's face. And that's the battle.
There we go. So Fred, are you gonna dress up as him or?
You think I can pull it off, dude?
Not sure. I mean, you do have 2 eyes, but you also have a shell, and none of them have that.
I'm gonna leave that up to the sneaky people. Come up with an idea.
Good call.
Mm.
I have bronze skin. Not
As
sure
an
how that's
as an
gonna work here.
avid plan and trap maker and role play enjoyer, I am having some regrets about this particular character build. That was me role playing Fred. So, anyways,
The roleplayception is just so
yeah.
intense.
I'm a guy pretending to be another guy. Anyways, well, no, that's when he disguises himself. All right. So,
I don't drop character until the commentary's done.
So, what will you do now?
I think the thing to do is to search the ship and see if there's anything, information-wise, supplies-wise, loot-wise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Scuttle the ship, see what we get from it, and then.
Whoa!
No,
scuttle
not
it,
scuttle, not scuttle, not scuttle. Scuttle's the wrong word.
Yeah.
Wrong word. Sorry, wrong word.
Sorry, I'm the Sea of Thieves user interface. You said scuttle the ship. It's done.
No.
All right.
Wrong word.
So we're still waiting for the
We're going to have to sit you down in terminology class.
So yeah, search the ship. Find out what we can get from it, and then I think the best thing for us to do is play the we were attacked, but we were able to get away, and the only people that are left are the 11 people that are dressed up as Side Knights and our turtle.
We took exceptionally heavy losses.
Yeah, our turtle captive.
All right, we will say that surviving the battle was roughly
a milestone, and we level up.
No, I'm so sorry. You know where that fucking milestone is. Go fucking get it yourself.
It's on the other side of Yonder.
So, it's over yonder, you might say. You collect a treasure trove of goods. Now that you're away from the mainland, if you were to swing by, say, Indigo Island, where they don't give a shit about Sidon or the Side Knight Order, you could probably sell this Sidon equipment or Side Knight equipment for a lot of money. It would be, of course, taboo and illegal to sell it on the mainland. But get ready, hold on to your hats for how much money worth of shit you just found. We will say that of all the people you fought and killed, 60 breastplates survived the battle. And if you are familiar with how much a breastplate costs, they're 400 drachmae each. Yeah. So even if you sold them for half price or even a pittance of that, that's still a pretty decent chunk of change. Assume that there are about 300 javelins. And we'll say that surviving all of the bloodshed and the battle is 72. I guess I'll start typing this in the chat. 72 Xiphos. 60 breastplates, 100 javelins. Okay, let's see. Holy symbols of Sidon out the wazoo. Those are worth 25 gold apiece. Again, you'd not want to sell them on the mainland, obviously, but let's see. Oh, shields. They got shields galore.
Those holy symbols could be scrap metal for Julian to craft.
God damn. All right. Dynamite shield.
Wow, that would be like the ultimate dick move on my part.
All right.
And so I know selling these is really tempting, but what if instead we started outfitting our own crew and better stuff?
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, that sounds pretty good, honestly.
Everybody has a breastplate.
Breastplate's one of the best pieces of armor in 5e, so. Alright, also on their ship is quite a bit of supplies. So there are 300 rations. And Oren's not here to appreciate it, but there is 1,000 feet of rope, so that would be 20 x 50 feet of rope. And then there is roughly 300 drachmae worth of repair and supply equipment.
The Side Knight shield, are they just like painted with the Side Knight symbol, or are they like casted with the Side Knight symbol?
Oh, that's a great question. To outfit this many dudes, sadly, they are simply wooden affairs with metal rims and supports, and then the symbol of Sidon is painted on them.
Oh, that's fantastic. That means we can reuse them. If they were casted, we'd have to get rid of all of them.
Do Julian? I guess, do we have a symbol for hop?
I think we need to come up with one.
We have the acronym, which I've been putting on the bottom of the Air Julians, but we don't have a symbol per se. We could work something out, but perhaps that would be best saved for after Yonder?
Mm-hmm.
But I will make a note of it.
I think we should use these to outfit our own crew.
These have these cool little crescent cuts in them to make it easier to aim your javelin throws.
Ooh, nice.
It doesn't have any. Yeah, they don't have any mechanical bennies, but that's what it looks like.
Still, I appreciate
make up a mechanical benefit.
Historical accuracy, if you will.
Yeah. And definitely designed for troops that were trained to throw javelins as a unit, as opposed to the more sturdy, like metal shield that a frontliner might use, or that the one that has like the little spiky divots on both sides for stabbing, stuff like that. The ones that they had in Troy, basically. These guys. These were more so you had some stabby options from behind, and then also if you needed to hit them with your shield, you could hit them with the shield. So, and also it helped with interlocking them too, because you had the little nooks that you could interlock with the other shields.
Or when you're turtling up, you'd still be able to throw your spear through.
Okay. All right. So, definitely. I mean, we've been out in sea for a while now, so the rations is really good for us to keep going. We can outfit everybody with armor. Well, most people, the people that feel.
Well, yes. I mean, those who survived. I mean, there was an entire unit that went below decks that caused problem.
I mean, yeah, we could have like a full set of 50 people that are completely outfitted, as well as.
Oh, and on the priestess's body, you find her navigation tools, including her sextant.
Did any of them have a spyglass?
They had a sextant.
Okay.
Well, that goes to Sibo, I think.
Yeah.
Now, this does seem to be sort of a fancy pants, like Jankan technology. In a way, a lot of what you're seeing here sort of resembles the technology that makes up the Antikytherian. You imagine that this is how the Sidonite Order is able to navigate the seas. Yeah, something roughly like that.
Okay.
Whether or not it will work and you will make it to Yonder in the ship before being struck down by Sidon is yet to be seen. But the first stage of your plan is over. You have the ship.
Do you think it might be possible or even wise for us to use a Stormbreaker to tow this ship closer to Yonder, and once we get within a certain distance, then try and sail in to port?
Well, if we did that, we do know that the Stormbreaker will not be able to leave Yonder until someone lands on it and reactivates the Infiltrating. So we could do that. We have to make sure we
That's
have
a high risk move.
I mean, it's a high risk move taking the ship without, just us being on this ship and going. So either way, there's going to be risk involved.
But we were able to recalibrate the Antikythera when we were dealing with the Myrmidon, so...
You just have to be on
Yeah.
land somewhere.
Yeah. Well, we've
Okay.
done it once, we can do it again.
Right. So how are we? What's the plan on getting the ship to Yonder? What do we plan to do once we get there?
Well, I think we need cover stories. Mundane disguises. And we need to pick out who's going ashore with us.
Okay.
And we're going to have to adjust our loadout, although I don't know how we're going to do that for you, Maya, unless you shuck the metal armor as soon as we get ashore.
I can wear the priestess's clothes.
But, I mean, Crash, wouldn't the priestesses also be, like, kitted out for war? Wouldn't they also wear, like, breastplates and whatnot?
Let me check.
But that is a good question. That's a good...
NPCs work differently.
They do.
Let's see. She is wearing a breastplate.
Oh dang.
Breastplate. In battle, she was wielding a spear and a breastplate.
Well...
Are there any? Okay, I guess looking at the side knights that we were seeing, were they all just humans, or were they like varied in like some were dwarves, some were?
Yeah, they're definitely not like completely human centric. Yeah, like there's all manner of player handbook races here.
Okay.
Less elves than probably any others. But they're some small folk,
Any other
dwarves.
Tritons?
Yeah. That is a great question. You would
Yeah.
think, given that the Tritons have so much involvement with Sidon and all of that, that you would have seen some Tritons here.
Either that or they organize themselves into their own units.
Correct. Yep.
Well, Andronicos,
It's kind of weird to be playing like a fantasy style RPG where the bad guys aren't thinly veiled racist humans.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always a fan of the Worlds of Warcraft approach, where all the evil organizations are actually racially inclusive, and the good guys are racist. I always thought that was interesting. Like in early WoW, you'd go to like, they're like, this is a doomsday cult. We worship a demon, but we love each other. And like the orc and the human start making out, the dwarf and the tauren high five each other, and it's just like, nice. Yeah.
And then you're like, but I don't want to destroy all these people because
Yeah, right.
they're actually wholesome and getting along, but demon cults.
Yep.
Well, Andronicos, you can say that you're one of the. When we were attacked, we were able to survive because of the help of a troop of tridents, and you came to escort us back to Yonder.
There you go.
Good work, yeah.
True.
Maybe your captain was killed or something, and no one knew how to properly pilot the vessel.
That won't be hard because I think you're the only one that knows how to properly pilot this vessel.
Right then. You 10 that come with me are going to be in for some hard rowing. Or I guess maybe 9 of you. We need someone to do the drums, right?
There's actually going to be
I'll do the
a lot of
drums.
us.
We'll put Sibo on drums. Julian,
God
you're
damn
gonna be my.
This
Row.
means that we're also going to have to bring a lot of our regular crew with us to row.
Well, that's why I was, asking the question, because why are we bringing a bunch of people that we might lose on this endeavor? I mean, we could, try and sail in. I mean, it's going to be slow going, but if we could have the the Stormbreaker tow us most of the way.
I think we need to beat this boat up a little more. We need to make it look like it's been through a hard fight. I know it's somewhat.
I mean, it already looks like it's been through a hard fight. I mean, and Crash, would we know at this point how long it would take us to get to Yonder from this point? Because I know we've been sailing around trying to avoid Yonder, looking for ships.
You feel that because you set up the Antikytherian to take you to Yonder, so it's
Yep.
still trying to point you towards Yonder. So from where you're currently at, you're only about a day's sail away.
Because I was about to say, like, if we've got like a couple 3 days of sailing, I mean, the weather might change and might beat up the ship all on its own.
Yeah, I mean, you could risk it and tow the ship with you for a while and just kind of do some more circling around, but you will have the chance of running into encounters. So it's up to you.
The thing is, though, like, we're not going to get a chance if we suit up now in Sidon gear and then start heading to Yonder. We're not going to get a proper rest in, are we?
I mean, we're gonna have to take some time to set up. So
Yeah.
Drop anchor here, wait, get both ships set up, people outfitted, take a long rest, and then go and then just take this ship out the next day.
Okay.
And then we're 1 day away, so the ship is pointing in one direction of where we need to go. So hopefully, we are able to, hopefully with Andronicos' captaining and skills and the sextant, we're able to get to Yonder with this ship without having the Stormbreaker visible.
Would Seepo be able to figure out the sextant?
I think he's proficient in navigator tools.
I mean, with 2 actual Jankan artificers on your ship, yeah, he would be able to figure it out very quickly. Yep.
Okay.
All right, so that sounds good.
And the story we're going is we were attacked at sea. With the help of a Triton unit, we were able to escape. I know it's shameful.
And Andronicos was the sole survivor of that unit.
Who were we attacked by?
I was sent with you to make sure you return.
Yeah. He was just sent with us.
Or like a representative.
Yeah.
Oh, you're attesting to your Marine unit that saved them.
Mm-hmm.
So who attacked you?
That's what I think I want to understand.
Who? I mean, yes, there's us, but then I don't know. I don't know if they'll believe that they managed to escape. Either that, or they'll ask what happened to. I don't know. There might be too many questions. What sort of? Are there any unofficially sponsored pirates?
The wind.
Indigo Island.
One of the winds.
Nodus, the Spring Wind, is a fearsome pirate.
The spring. That I like that. Does everyone know them as the Spring Wind, or they call it the Terror of the Sea or something like?
Let me check. I believe she is simply called Nodus the Spring Wind.
We say we were attacked by Nodus the Spring Wind.
I think that's a good cover.
And is it common knowledge what kind of flag she flies and things like that?
It is rumored that, and not so much rumored because you guys are hanging out with Moxena, she favors the colors teal and pink. And she is never without one of her many sea serpents that she has tamed with her music.
Okay.
Well, there we go. Those are the sort of details we need to include. And we need to be sure just to ask her nicely for the instrument. We need to start with that.
All right.
Okay. Right, so let us get prepared and rest up. We have a big day tomorrow. Now, almost everybody on this ship was like decked out in metal armor, right? Was there anybody on this ship who wasn't?
Yeah, but he sunk to the bottom of the ocean. He was dressed like a 1980s He-Man character. He had just his underpants, his helmet, his cape, and his sandals.
Hmm.
He was floating until he got filled with 100 javelins, and then yeah.
Okay. I guess I might just have the spider on someone's shoulder when we get there.
That should work.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, wait. Sibo's. If he wears something that isn't magical, it immediately disintegrates.
And he's gonna be that person.
Well, none of the side knights wore pants. They only wore skirts.
All right then.
I mean, if it's not magical armor, it also disintegrates, right? Or is it just clothing?
I believe it was pants, right? Specifically
No,
pants.
I think it was all clothing.
I think it was anything. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, he's got
yeah.
a magical breastplate, so
Yeah.
he's just perpetually Donald Ducking it or Winnie the Poohing it, depending on what you want to call it.
Man, you guys have gotten real comfortable with nudity. I'm assuming between him and
I
Nessa.
mean, the Greeks were comfortable with nudity. I mean,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I mean,
I mean,
public wrestling was always done naked, so yeah.
Also, we had Nessa walking around the entire time since we met her, so I think everybody's gotten used to it.
Yeah, I mean, her brother's just as naked as she is, but like resplendent in a different area.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hey, Will, we survived.
Who's naked? Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Most of us.
Yeah, everybody.
Oh, right on.
everybody survived. It was remarkable. It was actually quite incredible.
What was the final roll on that to hit Julian?
17.
Oh, dang! With advantage?
Yep.
Dang.
And then Sibo used a fanspo and got a nat 20 and picked himself back up and rejoined the fight.
Oh my god! I can't tell if I'm being.
Immediately got smited by God.
Oh well, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
That's kind of Sibo's.
But it was
MO.
only confused at a bane, so he just
Typical.
Yeah.
walked it
I
off.
think that's just Sibo's element right there. Is
Yes,
confused.
it is.
Throw
Classic
blinded
Sibo.
on there. Yeah.
All right, you
Alright.
guys are about a day's sail, so you will get a long rest before you arrive from reaching land. So,
Alright.
and their plan is to tow the Side Knight vessel until they are close enough that it would minimize the chances of Sidon recognizing you guys unprotected on a ship other than the Stormbreaker, and basically sending all his shit to destroy you.
Yeah, that's a good point. Didn't think of that.
We also got a lot of stuff from the ship. You can see it in the chat. 60
Looks
breastplates.
60? Dang.
Yeah, 72 Zyphosts. 50 feet rope.
Oh. Yeah,
So I think maybe we
1,000.
should keep 50 of each and outfit like half our crew in that
Yeah.
stuff, and then maybe we sell the rest.
Yeah.
Keeping in mind that none of these items could be sold on the mainland because
Right,
reselling,
we'd have to put them
reselling
into
Side
the
Knight
island.
equipment would be, yeah.
Either that or we wait to sell it until after they've outed themselves as wanting to murder everyone.
Could help you with the post game, I guess. So, what? Do you have any other things that you want to do? Otherwise, I'm going to take you to the map and start advancing the clock.
Let me see. Is there anything else we need to do to prepare? Let me see. What spells should I take on us while we're going here? We're going to be doing a lot of stealth stuff. So definitely pass without trace. I'm going to actually bring Cure Wounds so I can use an action to Cure Wounds people.
Probably a good idea. Do we know who we're using for B team for this?
I'm gonna bring ceremony in case anybody wants to get
We
married.
need to
Ooh,
bring-
that's a good question. Who should you bring on this
We
very
definitely bring
important mission?
PTOS, right? The world's
Yeah,
yeah, he's the
thief.
world's greatest thief.
Well, you got to ask yourselves, what are your goals going into this island?
Number 1, piece of the Antikytherian.
Yeah, that's the main
Okay.
goal.
That should be our main.
Yeah.
Second,
Number
I believe,
2,
destabilize.
assassinate someone
Yeah.
if possible.
I think number 2 should be destabilizing the government
Right,
structure,
like-
and that might,
Right,
and that,
by assassinating
yeah,
someone. if-
2A might be the assassination, but we should open our minds to things that aren't political
that's
killings,
fair.
maybe. Not to say that
We're
political
gonna
killings are
plant,
wrong, but
like Mitros holy symbols in
graffiti,
Galaron's room or
yeah.
something. Like,
We could,
although
yeah.
Galaron's based out of here too, right?
No,
Is it just-
Galaron is actually apprenticed to Lutheria. He's learning the ways of death.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
It
I thought the first time we fought Galaron, I thought it was said that he was from
Hergeron.
Hergeron is from
Right,
here.
but we ran
Ran
into
into
encountered
Galaron.
Galaron, right? On the
Yeah.
sea.
Oh yeah.
He was just out killing
It said
people.
that he was from here.
Yeah, he was just out, sailing
Okay.
around. Yeah.
Taking a boys' night now. All right. Let's see. I'd say we probably want Chandras if we're going to that library. I think goal 3 was hitting up that library to get ancient secrets.
Yeah.
So Chandras,
PTOS and
Zamrox,
Chandras.
PDOs.
Yeah.
Do we want to bring Nessa to try and help with
Hmm.
any?
Yeah, most
Um,
likely.
And like
It might
sneaking
have
between
issues.
places, avoiding.
It might be
avoiding
helpful with us dealing with the other I don't know running into random people. Maybe they'll be less likely to attack us.
Yeah, we're gonna be up to our elbows in like in like plot related, so we can try to minimize the non-plot related encounters.
Telemachus.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Telemachus is always a good idea.
Or Telemachus. All right.
Yeah, he's
So-
basically the sixth top.
So you're gonna take Nessa. You're gonna take Telemachus. You're gonna take PTOS. You said.
Hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Chandras, Zamrox.
Oof, he's so hard to find. Where's that PTOS at? Maybe he's not on the map. All right. I'll grab my.
He's hiding it on the ship with Queepston, I'm
Androcles.
sure.
All right.
Maya's 2 dads.
Okay, so those 3. Who are your other 2?
Nessa.
Well, I've got Nessa, Telemachus, and PTOS.
Chandras.
Chandras, Zamrox.
Oh, Chandra and Zamrox is one person. Okay.
Okay, so we have
Alright.
one more left.
Hmm. I'm scrolling.
Yala would be kind of a dead giveaway. Plus, she probably doesn't want to get in on this.
I mean, she's okay with killing Hergeron.
He's not on the B team though.
Yeah, she's not
Oh,
a
that's
team member.
right.
He wants to throw up a B team ability.
Yala? You get.
She's not on the B team.
No, she's not on a B team.
So he was
Oh,
saying
yeah.
if she wants to throw up a B team ability that she can try.
Oh, okay. I thought I gave you guys her B team ability. Oh, all right. Hold on.
Wait, she joined the B team?
Oh,
Let me.
I didn't think so.
Okay, let me check. Mm-mm-mm.
Hmm.
Bring Kyra, but I don't think we can bring Kyra because this is like side night,
Yeah,
home base.
yeah.
Yes, bringing any of the gold to be might be construed as a hostile act.
Oh, all right. I didn't add it, but we talked about it in the prep stream. What would Yala's B team ability be? Okay. Oh yeah. So once per short rest, Yala just kills one non-legendary, one non-paragon monster.
Oh yeah, I think
So-
you did mention that. Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
So she's Queef's thing, in a way.
but she can do it without exploding.
Yeah,
She
do
doesn't
without-
kill herself.
Yeah.
Dom. She just shows up, punches somebody, they die, and then she walks away.
Okay, great.
Yeah. It's like having
You're hired.
Juggernaut as a jump in when you're playing Marvel vs. Capcom. So.
It works for me. I mean,
I mean,
She
that
also
that
is
one
the only
moment,
one.
you know, that
She's
one
also the
moment.
only one that's been around
Yeah.
these type of like the side nights most, I guess.
Another thing too is like if we run into like somebody who like outs us, he's about to run away to go call the guard. We know what we're using her
Oh
for.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That
your
should
days
just
are
let-
numbered, Amazon.
She just lands like a fucking meteor golem, just like.
Yeah. Guy's
Goomba.
gone and then walks away, and then we're good.
Okay.
Perfect.
If she comes with you, she will want to kill Hergeron.
I
If
mean,
you-
that's one of the
it-
things we want to do.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
we have been seriously considering doing so in an effort to destabilize
So
the
Chandra's
efforts.
if Chandra's goes, he wants to go to the library.
Yeah, that's why we're bringing him.
Okay. If Yala goes, she wants to kill Hergeron.
What does PDS want?
Pedios will take care of Pedios's business, but he wants to know what you want.
Our main goal here is to retrieve the other part of the Antikytherian. Actually, before we go, oh man, we're gonna need another day if I do this. Can I scry on the other part of the Antikytherian to find out where it's located?
Maybe. Let's see. I don't. Can you scry on a thing?
It's a person. I think we went through this. I think it was like a person
Or a place.
or a place. Yeah, not a thing.
Yeah.
You could scry the place where the missing piece of Antikytherian is located.
Place that I have to be familiar with.
All right, Pitios. As long as you provide a distraction, you don't need to worry about the Antikytherian. He will.
Go find it.
He will find it.
Oh dang. Okay, how long does he need?
The duration of the adventure arc.
All right, fair enough. All right, we'll check off goal number 1 then.
So then, what else is our? So our goal
Well,
here is just to
look,
make a distraction.
yeah.
Then
We're sitting pretty good then. Yeah, we need to go to the
So,
library.
but, I mean, going off to kill
Killing-
Hergeron might be a
biggest distraction.
pretty substantial distraction.
Yeah. What part of his B team ability didn't make sense? I don't understand. Like.
Greatest thief.
yeah.
I like how his jobber class is just burglar. Feel you really distilled him down with that.
Halfling burglar. The best kind. The best kind. Iconic.
He's got
Oh.
Does he have nicknames? Does he go by Barrel Rider to some?
Oh. I mean, I can't. I don't want to. He's not the kind of guy that brags about his accomplishments in his past. But
Okay.
let me just put it this way: Patrick Rothfuss would run out of energy writing about all the dope shit that PTO's done before he met your party.
There'd
Okay.
be a solid 3 sentences talking about how he goes on the journey, and then you won't actually get to read about it or anything. But
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
okay. That's...
But he will
No,
make
just
sure
you're
to tell.
reminding me, like, I really enjoyed the
Yeah.
first 2 books, and now we're just stuck.
And also,
Oh, man.
don't worry though. He will skip over the entire pirate arc, but he won't spare the details of how he lost his virginity to the sexiest goddess of the Fae ever, and they boinked over and over and over again. And she said he was the best lover that she ever had, even though he was 12 years old. Just making sure you know he won't skip on those details.
Things heating up in the PDO's fandom, yeah.
Oh man. Those fucking books. Anyways, they were
Alright.
they were very enjoyable. All right.
So we know the
So-
library is on the north side, right?
No, it is the top of this plateau in the
Yeah,
very
middle.
center of the crater. The
That's kinda on the north side.
hardest possible location to meet. Or
Okay.
get to.
I think originally we were talking about sailing in using this ship, because this is a military vessel, so they wouldn't bat an eye if we were sailing into like this military area to the east.
Yep,
this bay. And I think we were talking about taking this path. Yeah, I'll just draw it. That seems like the least time spent on land we can manage, and we don't have to go through any like major cities aside from like the main one, if that's what we're trying to. You know what I'm saying? I guess.
Yeah.
Now, what is our reason for like if they ask us why we're going there? What's our reason for going there?
Oh, like if you guys are caught like traveling with a a tiefling, a minotaur actually. There's plenty of minotaurs. There's plenty of centaurs. Actually, there's probably plenty of I mean, I think you guys will be fine. You're not bringing any. Well, no, I think you guys should be able to not need magical disguises.
What if we
I mean, you definitely don't want them to recognize Julian, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's enemy number 1.
So we need to disguise. We need to disguise Julian, whoever else is with us, and our reason for there. Maybe do they dislike Yala on Yonder?
Not that they respect the hell out of her because she's the daughter of Sidon Lytheria.
What if we tell them that we found some
issue, though,
special
like-
books and we're taking them to the library?
And that could work too.
No,
They might
don't
ask
worry.
to see the special book.
Yala has a disguise. She puts on a helmet.
Yep, problem solved.
Taking the
Metal.
divinity approach, I see.
Wish I could do that.
She's gonna have a hard time disguising her big guy
Maya,
energy.
I mean, your reputation precedes you as being, Medusa. You're human now. I mean, that may not be common knowledge. So
I mean, that is true, but I also
It didn't
can't.
seem like any of the people on that boat recognized you, Maya.
Oh,
With an M.
and there's
Maya-
nothing stopping you from putting on a helmet and then taking it off later.
as a champion of Thylea, I mean, if you prayed for guidance, there could be an answer.
Okay, yeah. If I could, then I'll definitely
Okay.
try that then.
Okay.
What do I need to do?
I could have sworn that this spell had been put in, had already been added in, but, all right. She will give you access to the second age of magic, Wood Shape. It's the transmutation spell for druids. I will send you the deets. You touch a piece of wood. This is a 2nd level spell that you cannot perform as a ritual. You touch a piece of wood, which may be large or smaller tree or wooden object that fits entirely within a 10-foot cube, following Minecraft rules. And you may cause it to twist into any shape you desire. The extent of these changes can't cause the wood to extend beyond 10 feet in any dimension. While it is possible to make crude coffers, doors, and so forth, fine details impossible. You can also create simple melee weapons using this. Oh shit! But shields, armor, and martial or ranged weapons are too complex to create.
Figured.
Damn. Yeah, I'll still give you the spell though if you want to add it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. It's a good druid spell. I don't know why of all the spells that didn't make it into 5th edition, this one didn't make it, but. Let's see.
If they did put it in, they probably would have gave it to Artificer, not Druid.
For sure. Speaking of artificers, there's one day they could just make you a wooden breastplate. It wouldn't provide any like armor, but it'd be like a disguise.
I'm wearing the crab shell breastplate right now, but it's
okay.
It doesn't look like a Side Knight breastplate, which is
That's what disguise kits are for, baby.
Okay. Julian,
Look at Yala's disguise. She's got a helmet on.
Hey Julian,
She's not even wearing a breastplate. She's just wearing breasts.
Are there Amazon Sidonites?
Ooh, that's a great question. I would say that there probably are some Amazons who have joined the Order of Sidon, but
Okay.
they would be expatriates for sure.
Okay, then in that case, I can go around looking like that. Then
Okay.
I have
Alright.
I have a chakram on me and everything. So
Yeah. Okay. And currently, you are well known as being a Medusa.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's a pretty iconic look.
Mhm.
All right.
And I also, the last time they saw me, I was wearing the half plate crab armor, not a breastplate with Cerberus stuff in it.
Fair enough. All right. Sounds like you got a crack team over here. You will not see Pedios at all once you embark. He can't be slowed down by the rest of you.
All right. Now,
Okay, Nihilist, he's gonna get shot in the back of the head by somebody who thought was a friend or something.
before we go, do you guys want me to scry
I
on something or
mean,
not?
in Legends of Pedios episode 64, that's exactly what happens. But we don't have time for all that. We don't have time for all that.
Maybe we should scry on this Hergeron guy if we're planning on knocking him off.
If I do, he will know.
Never mind then.
The one contribution Fred PH makes.
I'll help you in the boat.
Okay.
All right, so no scrying. I'll keep my 5th level slot. Alrighty. Who's got that?
So this music, it has like boat sound effects in the background, and I keep hearing them, and I keep looking around the room because I keep thinking like doors are opening.
A lot of the seas. It's pretty good ambiance. All right, are we ready for this?
It's a good mix. It's a good mix. All right.
So we're towing the boat until we can see the island, I guess, and then jumping into it and trying to minimize time on it.
That's the goal. Yeah.
I love it.
Sibo needs to take his long rest.
Oh, let me hit that button. Hold on.
And I feel like Julian, if he has access to a disguise kit, he doesn't actually have one. But I feel like there are enough rogues on board that he would like dye his hair, like put on a false goatee or something like that.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. All right.
And he would be sure to say how much he loves Sidon while he's on the land, on the island.
Okay. Let's see. Heliodora will provide you with a very good. I've set the DC for it with her ability. Disguise. Julian is almost unrecognizable with his platinum blonde hair and his dark black chin strap. Yeah, he's got bright piercing blue eyes now, and very very thick bushy eyebrows.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are they connected?
Sibo just puts on a helmet because he knows that in the 5th Age of Magic, helmets don't have any mechanical benefits and don't count as armor.
See, there you go. You can wear it.
Yeah, you could have just you could. Well, I mean, again, you could make a wooden helmet in like the one day that you're heading there, just to have a helmet.
Are there any other side knights that are wearing wooden helmets?
Well, no, you the artificers on board.
I will make you a wooden helmet, Maya.
They look to Julian for aid. Ira whispers to Julian,
make things.
I don't think she knows what paint is. Try to make her understand. We're just gonna make a wood helmet and we're gonna paint it to look like it's bronze.
We're gonna make you an appropriately druidic disguise, Maya.
I mean, even Nessa's wearing a helmet. Come on, Maya.
I mean, if you can make me a wooden one that looks like it, then sure.
Yes. But between the three of us, I'm confident we can make you a wooden helmet that looks like metal.
As you go to hand Petios his helmet, he's already gone. All right, are you bringing Nikophoros, your very obvious undersea mount, with you?
Or
They sell plushies of this creature in Mitros, but yeah.
Basically your
no
Pikachu.
problem. Technically, I could just resummon him as looking different, but nah. We'll leave him. We'll leave him on the boat.
Because I mean, if you want to swing big dick on this island, you ride around on an iron bull, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what they like to ride around on. They like to ride around on an iron bull.
I mean, Andronicos, you may not be a tripod like Sibo, but you got some big brass ones.
All of me is brass right now, Julian.
All right.
My point exactly.
Oh, my armor does.
So your goal is to sail the ship with a skeleton crew. Just you guys, or are you taking brave volunteers to row in with you and try give you a better chance of not wrecking on the reefs?
My concern with taking brave volunteers is that they might talk, or they might be captured and tortured and made to talk.
Okay. Then it will
That
come
is,
down.
that is my concern. But we could throw up a poll.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
We can bring all my turtle boys. They're trained in water vehicles.
That's true.
And if they get captured, they'll never talk, and I'll break them out.
I was gonna say that they would just abandon the ship and swim back, but I don't know how you guys plan to escape from the island if your ship is discovered.
I was planning on swimming back and carrying people.
Okay. Okay. That is a strong idea.
I mean, I could.
Fred,
I
who
could
you,
swim
Fred,
pretty
who
well
you,
too.
I mean, Fred, who you talking to?
Sometimes, like,
I'm in the NPCs. Okay, I'm all the NPCs.
with an M, I call that my conscience.
Okay. Don't worry. I sometimes have to speak to my self, conscience
It's
as
good.
well.
It's good to stay in touch with yourself.
Mhm.
Keep your ideals about you.
Yeah, sometimes I have to ask myself if I know something.
Yeah, it's good when you got a teammate nearby who can guidance you when you're trying to
Alright.
think real hard. Yes.
All right. So the turtles will help you get the ship ashore, but they will abandon the vessel and swim back to the Ultros.
Amazing.
Okay.
That seems like the.
If we get stopped for inspection and all the seats are lined with turtle rowers.
Wait, no, they can just
There's
go in their shells, and we can say, "But no, these are the seats."
Yeah, there's something else.
All right. So what we're gonna do is this is a pretty solid plan. The toughest part is going to be getting into the bay unnoticed by this military base right here. So are you going at night, during the day? Okay. Man, we're just gonna choose your own adventure this shit from start to finish.
Well, hold on. I mean, when you say spotted, like, we wouldn't have the Stormbreaker tow us in.
Oh no! I just mean your ship might get
Right.
spotted, and then what happens. But I just wonder what time you're heading in.
During the day.
Okay. Approaching in the morning. All right.
Act like you belong.
Okay. Your
If
boat of turtle rowers. Okay.
If Falana was around, she would have said we should keep one of the hoplites around so we could have quizzed them for info, but I assume they've all been cast overboard.
I don't know. I don't know if any of the pink
Sure,
ones
does
survived
someone-
below.
Yeah, I think everyone died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crash. Before we jump into this, you said I know you said, is there anything else we want to be prepared? Can Julian? I know I've been keeping Esther kind of trying to keep him in a box, mentally speaking, and keeping away from things. But at the risk of possibly opening that door too wide, would it be possible for Julian to try and talk to Esther and say, "Listen, we're going to do this thing. I can you please not try and wrest control from me while we're doing this, because I think we need my silver tongue more than your strength in this situation. Can we work together and come up with some kind of understanding for this mission?"
So that your personality is completely different too. You should just let Esther know.
Go ahead and give me an insight. This will be against his passive deception.
Okay.
Is Esther godlike? No.
Okay. You know that he thinks that it's very cute that you would ask him such a thing, and he does what he wants to do. He came very close to seizing control of your body in that last fight, and he's looking forward to his next opportunity.
All right,
All right.
it's what it is.
But that's your insight. He says, "Oh yeah, that sounds like a good plan, Julian. I hope things work out for both of us."
Yes, I hope things work out for me as well, considering it's my bag of flesh that's out there on the line, and you kind of Shanghaiing me in the middle of things puts us in danger.
No, Julian. It's your bag of flesh for now.
What do you mean for now? This is me. This is us.
Hmm.
I'm your jailer. If I die, that's not going to be good. It's not like you can take over a corpse. Can you?
There is no reply.
That's not good.
All right. So we'll do this simple. I'm gonna roll to see if there's any encounter on the way in. There is
So,
not.
Andronicus, as you're piloting the ship, keep your distance, but don't look like you're trying to keep your distance.
Andronicus, are you the one that is steering the ship? Are you captaining this vessel?
Yeah.
All right, give me a water vehicles with advantage.
Sail
Row 2 at
casually.
once.
So this would be a wisdom plus your proficiency, so a d20 plus 5. Unless you've been holding out on us that you have expertise or something at piloting ships.
That would be hilarious.
Oh, very nice. You
yeah.
avoid all of the interior reefs, and you bring the ship to shore in here.
Glad it was an advantage.
All right.
I
So
was about to say, that's uncharacteristically high. Oh, wait, there it is.
you have reached the shore. Fred with PH. All of the turtles. They give you a dude and a bro fist, and then they slowly and surely walk back into the surf. What do you
Be
do?
safe getting back, dudes.
What do you do with your ship? Just kind of leave it sort of on the shore for people to find, or what's the play?
We should scuttle it.
Now you can scuttle it, my. But
By the-
what?
by
How
the-
does
by
my?
the-
How
No
does
fire,
my?
though.
How,
No
by the way,
fire.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
She turns to Andronicus and says, "Okay, what does scuttle actually mean?" Because I heard other people say that before.
It's like
You punch holes in it, Maya, with an M.
Oh,
I
okay.
think we should leave this boat here.
Yeah,
that
leave
way,
it.
if we get discovered, we can send people to look for it, and it'll support our story.
All right. Fred will patch the hole he just punched in it.
No, you
I
can
want
keep. No, you
whole
can keep
spot.
it. Keep it. It's fine.
So it looks a little damaged, right?
Exactly.
Hmm.
Not to mention that like half the oars were missing. Sheared off.
Just to make things a little bit easier while we're walking. Even though we're not trying to be sneaky, I am gonna go ahead and cast Pass Without Trace while we're traveling.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Okay.
Well, I mean, we don't want to be obviously sneaking, but I mean, try to avoid direct contact would
Yeah,
be bad.
just make us a little bit less noticeable.
Now, serious question: like, are we needing to respec our AC if like we're wearing like Cytonite gear, like breastplates and such?
I would assume so. You're not allowed to wear more than one suit of armor at a time.
Right.
Technically, you are. You just get benefits of only one of them, right?
I guess if you could support the weight and the bulk of wearing 2 suits of armor, you could, and then you only get the benefit of one, but it would look ridiculous and not really help you disguise too much.
I think the only one
Oh,
who can
yeah,
really do that is
absolutely.
Andronicus.
Yeah, but you could wear like leather armor under your plate armor, but you'd obviously take the benefits of the plate. But wearing a breastplate over a breastplate probably not going to work.
I think the only person who can do that is probably Andronicus with his liquid armor and an armor over that.
Yeah.
Am I able to
Yeah.
like skin suit and move the liquid armor to where it
Well-
doesn't cover the parts of me that aren't covered by the?
We will treat it as like a Marvel Cinematic Universe nano machine armor. So you could just have it like a big lump on your back or something, or a cod piece. It's a very very thick codpiece
I
when
mean-
it's not covering your body.
I mean, Andronicos, you're a trident. I mean, how have you seen tridents that are that color before?
That are metallic bronze?
Mhm.
No.
Or pearlescent? I don't know.
I can mostly cull it out when I want. It'll be fine. I'll just keep it hidden for a bit.
Okay.
Fred's just got the front half of a breastplate like hanging over him like a smock, like an apron. Ready, dudes.
All right. Oh, I knew I was gonna.
All right, so in that case, I will have to take off the golden lion armor because that's sort of Julian's shtick.
Okay.
So I will deattune from that, and I will reattune to my flintlock pistol, which I've got hidden away.
So there's this other game I've been trying out. I won't mention the name or anything, but one of the things that I thought they did pretty well is attuning to weapons takes only an action and an available attunement slot. I thought that was pretty
Yeah, it's
dope,
pretty
actually.
cool.
I thought that was pretty dope because that's how you get those cinematic scenes of like taking the bad guy's sword and stabbing him through with it, kind of thing. Like, I don't know. I thought that sounded kind of cool. But I was thinking about all these different things people have attempted of like attunement taking an hour, but I don't know. I can see for armor, it still takes, because the armor has to adjust to your body and like all that kind of stuff. But a weapon, I feel like you should be able to grab it and attune to it. All right, as you guys are moving overland, you travel for a couple of hours without any encounters. But soon, you come to a stream that it doesn't really block your way because it's rather slow moving. It's a little deep, but nothing you guys can't traverse. But something interesting is snoozing in the skeletal remains of an ancient cyclops south of you. I will take you over to this part of the island. Can you guys see, or
I cannot.
interesting?
Oh, what the?
I can.
There we go.
What the heck is that?
Oh, let me see why Fred can't see. Hold on.
I might not have checked vision.
Oh, nope. Here you go. Ah.
Nice, thank you.
All right. So, you see to the south is the remains of a mighty cyclops. Ignore this other eye socket. Mighty cyclops, and you see curled up in the petrified remains is a very strange creature. It seems to have no head. Instead, it has a cyclopean eye and face built into its torso and stomach.
That's a big dude, dudes.
Yes, and I think we should tread lightly. John,
Should we-
do you know what the
should we
bloody hell
take
that
him?
thing is?
Should we take him out?
Sibo, one of the only characters that has in the world that has expertise in history, would tell you, with a little help from Chandra Zamrox, that that's a blemis. It's like a monstrous version of a cyclops. It's said that the larger, more ancient specimens have an ability to channel their anger. And as long as they stay angry, their strength continues to increase without limit.
That doesn't seem very healthy. And it's
So-
got a nose right on its chest there.
So mechanically, based on him and Chandra's check, every round, this creature's strength goes up by 2 with no limit. And every round it gains a new ability based on being angry.
Jeez.
The Hulk.
Would you like to engage with this creature?
I mean, kinda, but probably we shouldn't.
Throw up a pole.
Yeah, okay, I'll throw up a poll.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm voting as Will, not as Fred.
All right.
Yeah, I think we should leave it.
Or we could just try and talk to him. Maybe he's a cool guy.
I mean, I could try out I love side-on shtick. I could go up and say,
No.
hello,
No, I don't think we should say anything.
You're probably right. I was being snarky.
Okay. No votes for talk. Maybe he's a cool guy. All right.
You might know the way to the library, dudes.
I mean, I'm fairly certain between Sibo and Chandris we can get to the library.
I think that Yala knows where the library is too.
I'll be honest, I kind of just wanted to arm wrestle him.
Yala says it's at the top of the plateau in the middle of the crater. How everyone would know that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I was trying to do a deception to get a chance to arm wrestle that guy down there.
Yeah, we can take him. Do you want to fight him, Fred, with the PH?
I do, but maybe on the way back. The mission's more important, I think.
I don't think it will take long. He doesn't seem that strong to me.
Yes, but
Yeah.
what if I say something stupid and makes him angry?
Well, I think he will be angry because he will be fighting for his life.
If he gets madder every couple seconds then and gets stronger, I wonder how long it'd take before he's strongest. The strongest guy.
That's a good one. I think we'll just kill him in 6 seconds, so he does not have time to be angry.
That's a strong point there, Julian, with the J. What do you think? Are you in?
No, I think I don't feel good about ganging up on someone while they're sleeping, especially when we can just avoid the whole thing. Let's just carry on as we were.
Yeah, we'd wake him up first, of course. All right.
No, if we're going to try and kill that thing, we would, all stand around and murk him all at once.
But then you wouldn't get a really good gauge on his strength, though.
You're absolutely right, but that's going to be the smart play. We need to be smart while we're here.
We'll lose the element of supplies if we do that. So let's keep going.
And that is the biggest argument against doing so. So let's carry on.
All right.
Okay. So you guys quietly cross the stream, and you head towards the pass that leads into the crater, leaving behind the ancient Blemis as he snooze in the noonday sun.
Fred takes one last look over his shoulder.
Yep,
That's a big guy.
you and Yala both sigh longingly as you head deeper into the facility. All right. From here on out, I'm going to require a skill challenge.
Oh,
All right.
perfect.
But these are my latest concoction skill challenge. I'm very proud of them. They're pretty good. So I've been meaning to make myself like a special notepad, like print out a special notepad with the template for these, because I got a good one. Let's see. I need that stuff that humans write on when they use the computer. Paper.
Napkin.
What are you? Oh.
Oh, and Crash, I'm rocking the Infiltrator armor for this mission.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay. So, what is your goal as you approach the crater?
Guess
Like,
we want-
you trying to get to the library? Is that the goal?
Yeah, I guess right now our main goal is to get to the library, because either the person who would have the Antikytherium would we don't have to worry about the Antikytherium because Pethos is on it. So our only goal right now is to get to the library to get some information, as well as destabilize by getting rid of a Galaron. I mean, not Galaron,
Hergeron.
Hergeron, and most likely
Go around too if he's around you now.
Hergeron is at
Yeah,
the,
sure.
is at the library.
Okay.
That's what we're thinking, yeah.
All right. So, the library. There's, for you guys, 2 ways you could get there. One is taking the road, but that will go through a military encampment at the base of the plateau that guards the road that leads up to the library. The other option is to climb the plateau, which is several hundred feet tall. So do you want to do road through the military base, or do you want to climb the plateau?
I'm pretty good at blending in, dudes. But also, I'm pretty good at climbing.
Here, I'll throw up another poll.
I think climbing's a good idea, but I don't know if we could all manage it.
Hey, Fred
Well,
is trained in form.
there's the matter of fact we have Nessa with us.
I can carry Nessa.
All right. Well, I've got my air Julians now, so I won't be struggling with that.
I don't have an issue climbing, but
I mean, if it comes down to it, you could always wild shape.
yeah, I guess who'd have any issues climbing?
I mean, probably Nessa, like, just because horse.
If I were to polymorph her,
Oh, no problem at all. Everybody should be fine.
did I bring polymorph? I did. Okay, good. All right.
With an
And then
M, if you
Sibo
just
can hitch
wanna-
ride on somebody.
I could put Sibo with an S onto Nessa and then carry both of them.
With one,
Fred
with
with
one
PH,
hand?
I'm sure we could, just put everyone on your back and you could be masterful at it.
I mean, if you want to do that, Julian with a J.
No, I was being sarcastic. Moving on.
All right.
All right, remembering that
I could
Nessa weighs about 2,000 pounds.
Let me do the math on Fred's carry capacity.
And Sibo's cock weighs about 10 pounds. Sibo weighs about 30 pounds. So that's 2,040 pounds, plus their equipment.
All right. Let's see.
You're a big girl. I don't know. I mean,
Don't worry,
So
Nissa,
if-
I got you.
So if Fred can be large, but they count as gargantuan for grappling, would that be gargantuan for carry capacity as well? Just for
Unless
a short
it-
period?
unless it says it's for carry capacity, it would only cover.
Okay, yeah, let me check it
Yeah.
actually. I think it's only for.
The purposes of grappling and stuff.
Yeah, let's see. It's
Yeah.
the one that is out of the Dragonlords. Let's see. Yeah, I think it is only grappling. Let's see.
Yeah, that would kind of represent like short term. You're raging, like that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
But I mean, a polymorph would definitely work. All right, so let me take you back to the main map. If you're,
no matter what game, this is always the stealth music. Like, it's the best. It's the greatest.
I need to use it for Cyberpunk now.
the red hand kids were so happy because they finally had a stealth mission, and they were waiting for this music. This was the music that they needed for their stealth mission. It had to be this music. So, all right, you guys have made it. You can see on the map if you zoom in really close, the stream is actually there on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys make it here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Fred can only carry 1,200 pounds up a cliff.
Okay. So your goal is to make it through this occupied crater. There is a canyon here, but I'm assuming you're gonna not try to cross the canyon. And probably your best bet is to approach from the north side. The gated military base that guards the bottom of the road. Do you see the little dotted line for the road? Yeah, it's like right around there. So you'd have to pass through or sneak around a military base if you want to take the road. But if you guys are just climbing up, you only have to make it through basically like 2 hours of walking through occupied military like base. So yeah. All right. So let's see. What we're looking for is 5 successes before 3 failures. Nat ones or success by 10 or more is a failure, and you will lose a success as well. But a natural 20 or success by 10 or more, you will get 2 successes. I am setting a flat DC for this challenge that I will not tell you. Any repeated skill will increase the DC by the flat DC by 2. So if someone uses athletics, the next person uses athletics, the DC is going to be 2 higher. There will be 3 secret skills that will have a significantly lower flat DC. You will only know them if you select them. If you reach 3 failures before you reach 5 successes, you will be caught, and it will be a difficult fight with potentially an unlimited supply of Cyanide minions. You could avoid the fight altogether and start the challenge over, but you would have to sacrifice a B team member as a
Are we
distraction.
able to swap Julian out to the B team and one of the B team members to the active, and then sacrifice Julian?
All right.
Julian's far too valuable to sacrifice.
I was waiting for that to happen.
Addendum: one of you or the B team, or one of the B team has to be given up. Okay. All right. So I am setting the DC now. This is a pretty difficult task. What you doing here is pretty tough. Just throwing that out there. Here we go.
I mean, Maya's got Pass Without a Trace going on, so that helps.
Okay.
right?
So
Yeah.
with these challenges,
It's only an
if
hour,
you,
so if it's 2 hours of
Yeah.
walking, it's not gonna be up the entire time.
yeah. So with this challenge, it is representing 2 hours of travel. And then the time it would take to climb a roughly 200-foot tall plateau. You can get an auto success, but it will require the use of a essentially a daily ability, or your highest level spell slot ability that you have with you. So you can't just use like a first level spell to auto success your way out of this, no matter how clever it might seem. All right.
But it's
Now-
really clever. I don't have any spells.
Now you can succeed at a cost on these challenges, and you can use inspiration on these challenges. You cannot
So we
guide
just
your.
do the
You can
relevant
you cannot guidance yourselves or others. You cannot help action yourselves or others. You must end. This actually takes place in initiative. You must end the round with 5 successes to complete the challenge. It doesn't end as soon as you have 5 successes. So if you secure 5 successes in a round, you still have to make it to the end of the round without somebody critically failing and losing those successes. All right.
Easy.
Now you can succeed at a cost, like I said, but it will count as out of combat.
Wait,
Succeed
so
at a cost.
is it like a moving slider, or is it 5 of one or 3 of the other?
It's 5 of one. You want 5 successes before 3 failures.
Okay.
Yep.
That's how I thought it was, and then it sounded like maybe it
Do
was
critical failures still count as 2, or is just 1 plus minus a success?
All right. I've got bringing into this. I can do.
Is it?
Oh, okay. You roll. You say what you're gonna do. You roll on whatever the DC is. You won't know until you roll.
So
If you succeed by 10 or more, or get a natural 20, you get 2 successes.
Mhm.
If you succeed, you get 1 success.
Mhm.
If you fail, you get a failure. If you fail by 10 or more, or get a nat 1, you get 2 failures.
Okay, so
Oh,
there's no.
sorry. You don't get 2 failures. You get 1 failure and you lose
force-
one.
Okay, that's why I
and
want
you
to
lose
know.
and you lose 1 success.
Okay.
And there are 3 skills that have a much lower DC
Okay.
than everything else.
noise.
Yeah,
And these 3 skills are pertaining to this exact challenge.
Correct.
Okay. I'm
But it's-
guessing.
But it's very like Family Feud, because it's like
Mm.
what did Crash think the 3 most appropriate skills and or tools would have been for this challenge?
Mm.
All right, so 5
persuasion,
successes before
athletics.
3 failures. If you get those 3 failures, we go to a combat scene and you fight a lot of dudes unless you're willing to give up a BT member as a distraction or give up one of yourselves as a prisoner. Try to rescue them later.
I'll go fight the dudes, guys.
Damn. All right.
No. Let's try and sneak past everything.
Okay. So let me roll you guys into initiative here. And this is not a shifting initiative, so it's not an active initiative. It's just whatever order it is, you got to live with it. Sibo's not here, so I guess we'll just go off of you four. All right. So I just need Fred and Andronikos to roll themselves in.
I am sending it. Nice.
Not.
What would you say?
I'm gonna have to refresh, I think.
Oh, okay. I'll roll you in real quick. All right. Fred, you are up first. What are you doing to get everybody through this massive Sidonite military base to the plateau? Go for it.
Can Fred hold their skill check until we get to the plateau? Because I think that'd be a lot more helpful with climbing than maneuvering.
No, actually, climbing the plateau will be a different skill challenge. This is just getting
okay.
everybody through the base. Yep.
Okay. And Fred's pretty good at performance.
Okay.
So I think Fred is gonna walk amongst wearing his side knight breastplate, flapping against his turtle shell, and he's gonna mean mug anybody that looks at him. Looks at him different, just.
So are you intimidating or are you performing?
Either or.
Well, I need to know. Are you trying to intimidate people to not look at you guys, or are you trying to use performance to act like a side knight and blend in?
I feel like the side knights with all these like god or titan kids running around are probably used to being intimidated, so we're gonna go with intimidation. Try to mean mug them just to like.
Interesting. Okay. Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
All right. Anybody mind if I use a
charisma based?
Yeah, anybody mind if I use a fanspiration on this?
We only have one left.
Oh shoot, we do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we had two, and then we used one, so Sibo could get that nat 20.
Okay.
If you want to use it, go for it.
Since we are in initiative, can I use one of my superiority die? I actually have a thing for this commander's presence.
Is it a limited usability?
It is, yeah. It's when you make a charisma, intimidation, performance, or persuasion, you can add your a superiority die to it.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I'm throwing out my intimidation then.
Okay.
It is a +6.
Ooh,
so...
all right. That is a success.
Nice. All right. So Fred, yeah, dude, he just stares down anyone and makes them dare to talk to the big guys coming through here.
All right. Let's see. That would bring us to Andronikos. What do you do to help your team navigate 2 hours of overland travel through an occupied Sidonite military base?
I am going to do a performance check.
Okay. Performance is one of the 3 secret skills. The DC is significantly lower.
So yeah, I'm gonna play up the Sidonite asshole aspect of what we're doing. Like, look at me, Sidon's the greatest. If I could kill that Julian guy, I'd be so happy right now.
Nice. So you're gonna preach, and Fred will stand next to you.
I know that Julian fellow. He's a real cocksucker.
All right. It is good that was a preferred skill. You got a success. All right.
Apparently not very good of a success. But hey.
The fact that you are a Triton definitely carries some of your words, and some of the Sidonites look over at you and they give you bro nods like, All right. Maya, how are you contributing towards this mission?
I'll be keeping an eye out for any like lower like as we're walking through, like making sure the route that we're taking. If I see any side knights up ahead, we make sure stop everybody for a second and then continue walking, things like that. So perception.
Okay. Perception. Go ahead and give me a roll. Oh my goodness. That is a critical success.
Okay. All right, Julian. If you no pressure, but that means that we're at 4, right?
Yeah, you're at 4.
So
Yep.
if you succeed on this, that will be the end of the round, and we'll be at 5.
All right. In that case, I am disguised. And Julian's usually a bit of a prat, and I will say I will use deception. So I will dumb down my normally very effervescent aura, my presentation, and I'll just play the part of just a Cyanide hoplite. I'm just going about following orders.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Just like hail side on, that sort of thing. Just
all right. I mean, it's borderline performance, but you can go with deception. That's fine. Go ahead and give me a deception.
Well, it's deception for me because I hate that motherfucker's guts.
Oh no, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you're digging deep. You're digging deep. Yeah.
Yes, I'm like no. And I will use my last. I might use my last DM inspiration.
Oh my!
To roll with advantage.
All right. That's true. Entering another round means you'd have to maintain your successes through that next round. See, the rounds, that was the secret that I was missing out on. Having it last through, like having to maintain it through, that adds so much more pressure.
Did that roll
through? It did not.
We were on try again.
Okay. There we go. All right, that is a success. Well done, guys. The DCs for these, by the way, were pretty high. You guys did really good.
Charisma's my third highest stat.
Oh, okay.
It was tied for my
look at that braggy boy. Look at that braggy boy. All right.
Ask him about his mental stats that aren't charisma.
All right, so let me get the clock out. Let's see. Another
Fred's
day.
Or intelligence was
Another day would have passed, and then you guys would have. Let's see. Prepared. Sailed over to the island. You would have traveled overland, and then 2 more hours. So it is currently 1 in the afternoon. Do you, in broad daylight, want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish people to climb this plateau and basically just be me playing my way through Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Or do you want to wait for the cover of darkness?
Can we find a good spot to lay low until nightfall?
You can certainly try, yeah. Otherwise, you can go for it. But I'm gonna throw it up.
You guys.
Yeah, dudes. Unfortunately, I'm a pretty big guy, so I think they'll see me if I'm climbing up.
Yeah, you are pretty big, Fred.
Especially
and I won't be climbing, I'll be flying, so that's going to be a little obvious as well.
Alright, then let us find a spot to hide.
Daytime, you won't have to worry about staying hidden. Nighttime, daytime you could just go, but there's going to be a higher DC because people are going to be able to spot you easier. Nighttime, it'll be lower DCs to climb, but you'll have to stay hidden until nighttime.
Or counter proposal, we find crates and boxes and things, and we just walk around carrying them, looking very like we're under orders, having to do this quickly and promptly, and no one will probably stop to ask us questions because we're on a mission carrying around important crates and boxes.
So you're going to spend the entire day just carrying around crates, like just sort of. Okay, sure.
I mean that's our way of hiding, I guess.
Okay, so blending in.
Sight.
You're trying to blend in. Got it. All right.
I don't know, dude. I'm just gonna go into my shell.
Oh, okay. So it looks like you guys have decided to wait till tonight. So staying close to the plateau, your next skill challenge will be blending in. Okay.
I'm ready.
So much as the previous challenge, I will need 5 successes before 3 failures. and this challenge is very similar to what you just did. So let's get a fresh initiative here on you 4. So I'll end this combat. There we go. I found that the order of who goes is actually somewhat impactful for these in the other games that I've run this in. All right.
Oh, Fred's always going first, though.
All right, Fred. How do you
Oh.
How do you blend in for the next 7 or more hours?
Hmm. I was thinking shell, but looking at my stats.
Yeah, this is a
Pilot.
fresh challenge. So the DCs are reset, and you can use
Okay.
the same skills again if you would like.
Okay, yeah, in that case, the shell is probably not the best play. I think, as we're walking through this military complex, it's still kind of like a city, though, right? It's got like, probably
Oh yeah.
eating like cafes and stuff, eating
Well,
places,
what
mess halls more so.
what happened here, and Julian, you have the vaguest hint of Esther's memories. This is where the Geigen people lived before Esther basically came and slaughtered them all. Like
Yeah.
this was the seat of power. This was their home. He is the one who sacked the library and nearly burned thousands of years worth of knowledge. He is the one who murdered women, children, babies in the streets, and basically pushed the Janken people to the brink of extinction here on this island. So the buildings here are sized for giants, essentially. The ruins of the city have been renovated, but yeah, they look almost comically large compared to the average sight at night. Now, admittedly, the Cyclopses, the Geigens, the big Minotaurs, and the Centaurs, they're really loving all the space. But yeah, it's like a restored giant city.
All right. Well, in that case, Fred's gonna go to one of the mess halls. And he's gonna find some big
Okay.
dudes to arm wrestle.
All right. Yeah, give me an athletics check. Oh, I wasn't sure you'd make it. All right. That is a success, but not a critical success.
Oh, dang it.
All right.
Wait. Okay. Well, we'll call it. We'll call it a draw.
I mean, do you?
Nah.
I mean, it could be.
Man.
How fast do you want it to be over?
It'd be an out of combat. Oh man, yeah, hit me with it.
Oh
What?
man, no! Oh
What
no!
are you
Don't
doing
do
to
this!
yourself?
We're about to fight. We're about to.
I want the
Injured.
31.
All right.
Max HP reduced by 25.
So
Max
that's 2
HP.
successes.
He's wrestling 2 people with 1 arm and he tears a ligament.
It's not
Yeah,
just
he
damage.
does.
It's your max HP.
I still won though.
Okay, you did.
We're gonna be
Take a
fighting
point
her.
of take a point of Diva's for staying true to yourself.
Yes,
Oh, no.
All right.
I would do it.
All right, Julian, you're up. You look around. Kret is gone. Hopefully he's not jeopardizing the entire mission. Also, Yala's gone too. So hopefully it's not jeopardizing your entire mission.
I'm going to play the looking busy and important thing. So
Performance, or is that you're gonna be acting out the duties of a grunt?
could I argue deception since I'm not? And I
Yeah, deception
since-
could work.
Okay. So I'm like I'm assuming that there are runners and things like that, and I'll try and put together like an escort to that sort of business from our B team, our party, and look like I'm carrying a message around the camp. Sort of.
Okay, sure. All right, give me a deception. Deception is one of the blending in skills. Oddly enough, athletics was not. All right, because it was a lower DC, that is a success. Otherwise, it would have been a failure.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Maya, 2 more successes are needed.
Okay, let's see here. I guess blending in.
You could use your insight.
I mean, yeah, I could. Well, I'm trying to see how I can use my insight to blend in.
You could suss out people trying to suss us out.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Either that, I was gonna say maybe I can like go to the medicine part and just do first aid on people. Nobody's gonna bat an eye at somebody healing them.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
But,
blend in, get some extra healing. Yeah. There's apparently a turtle that lost 25% of his maximum health arm wrestling 6 dudes. So.
Okay, let me see here. Yeah, we'll play it safe, and I'll try it and see if I can just keep an eye out. Like as I'm going around and trying to blend in. Every once in a while, I'll like take a look to see if anybody's like, wondering about if the ship came out or if kind of hearing, like listening around to see if there's any signs of us being made.
So you're going with perception again.
Yeah, perception again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, that is a success.
Okay.
But it could be more. I don't know.
No, I'm okay. Maya knows about succeeding at a cost.
All right, bring it on home, Andronicos. Bring it on.
It's a wooden helmet, not a metal helmet.
Right, I'm gonna use religion. So far we've got an athletics, a deception, and a perception.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna blending in. I'm gonna try performance again.
All right, performance is one of the chosen skills, and it's good that it was a chosen skill. You make it. All right, well done, guys. These are pretty good rolls for some of you. All right, and you're also playing well to your strengths. All right, so time passes. How late do you wait? Sun goes down around 7.
There's Maya watching with her crazy eyes. You see when the guard change, I guess. When the guards change, probably the best time to climb.
I guess like with when I was looking out, keeping an eye out, and like seeing if did I like get an idea of like when, like at what intervals do they change guards in the area that we're planning to climb up?
Every 4 hours. So you want to do 8 p.m. or midnight?
Okay, so
well, it's got to be midnight.
Yeah, midnight. Then I mean, with this music, it has to be midnight.
Okay.
We meet back up at 11:50.
All right.
At the base of the plateau.
Why are we waiting until midnight? I mean, I know it's more thematic, but if we can get settled in and actually maybe get some sleep somewhere, that giving ourselves a bit more time.
I mean, there's no.
I'm not out there.
There's no way we're gonna get a full sleep by the time it.
Yeah, where are you gonna? You're gonna sleep somewhere in side night armor. I feel like you're gonna get.
Now here's the thing: the temperature does dip that evening. So it's colder than normal, dropping all the way down, and this is pretty wild for Thylea, but dropping down to a 21 degrees Fahrenheit, and there is a moderate wind tonight, up to 20 miles per hour. It's going to be very difficult to climb a plateau like this, but I think you guys will manage. All right.
Hope one of you guys brought rope.
Always.
All right,
Nice.
So your final challenge is getting up the plateau. Now you're just gonna have to burn your polymorph Fernessa, because that's that. All right. The rest of you have skills and abilities that will help yourselves. This is more of just making sure everybody makes it undetected and without any mishaps up the 200 feet that you need to go. So what we're going to do is to represent the height that you must climb. I am going to need 5 successes before you get to the top. Any failures indicates that someone amongst the 4 of you will take some, not so much fall damage. We'll do, if you get a failure, one of the 4 of you will get a succeeded cost out of battle effect, as if you did succeed, to kind of show the wear and tear of trying to get everyone up this plateau. So it'll just be a general wear and tear. All right. So you need 5 successes any amount of failures is fine, but the more failures you get, the more torn up you are trying to get everybody up undetected. All right. So, let's do a fresh initiative. See what happens. You guys are doing great so far. There's 3 skills or tools that will essentially.
Well, then we had stone cutting.
Cook tools,
Right.
definitely. I stick that knife, stick a fork in there. Help you climb.
Dang, Julian, anxious to climb, huh? At training.
It's because I don't have to for once.
I guess I'm sticking at the back and making sure that I can catch Julian when he inevitably falls.
Okay.
All right. So I would like to make the case that because I'm using my winged sandals
Sure.
to make an Arcana roll, since they are a magical item.
Okay. You want to make an Arcana roll to climb
He's making an Arcana
a
to
cliff.
fly.
Right. So you're trying to basically push your sandals further than they should, and that's represented by your Arcana check. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's some pretty good bullshitting. All right, go for it. Oof. Just made it. All right, 1 success. All right. Fred.
All right. Fred finishes their stretches, looks around, gets big, and then let's see. Do I want to use this? Yeah, let's do it. He starts to develop some frost across his limbs, and then he's going to climb. Let's see. So this will be with advantage and with a +2.
Okay. What's this athletics check, I'm assuming?
Yeah, so 33.
33 is 2 successes. Yeah, athletics was one of the secret skills. Gasp. All right.
The trick with a pulled muscle is you just gotta keep using it until it heals. Makes it stronger. Trust me.
Oh my god, he's not gonna have an arm left by the time we get up there.
Maya, how do you contribute to this challenge?
She's gonna, well, shape into a peahen and fly up, but to help out everybody else going, she's gonna follow them as they go up and point out using her perception to point out what areas have the best footholds.
Oh, right. And so you're gonna be like using the hand signs. So red for good, green for danger.
Okay. All right. You guys do have the benefit that it is a waxing crescent moon tonight, so it is very dark out. It's very dark out. All right. Ooh. Okay. That is a single success. All right. No pressure, Andronikos. You could finish it up this round. Otherwise, they got to go through a whole nother round.
Fuck. I can just burn a resource, like a single-use thing, right?
As long as it is a strong daily, that would be on par with a highest level spell slot.
How about levitate?
That's only a 2nd level spell, but it is appropriate for this challenge.
That is his high level slot.
I could burn.
Yeah. All right.
I could burn 2 levitates if that's.
Oh,
how many times can you levitate?
3 times. Well, I mean 5 total technically.
Oh my god!
All the spell slots I can use on it.
Damn.
Hey, you can levitate a lot.
I would say that levitate is extremely thematic for this challenge. I would accept a casting of levitate for a success here.
All right, I will do that.
All right. Then you guys have made it to the top of the plateau. All right. Let me grab you guys and bring you over to the map. The library. Oh man, it's been a long time, library. Been a real long time.
Yeah, this
I
is
don't
one of the first places they'll go.
This is what they told me. They told me to my face. They lied to my fucking face. Told me this is where they're going. All right.
Listen, the person who's got daddy hang-ups isn't here to accept responsibility for this shit, so...
All right. As you arrive at the top of the plateau, there is a fire burning like a beacon. I'm assuming you probably don't want to come up there and have your shadows cast over the entire camp.
Sounds pretty cool, but no.
Okay, then I will have you go up at the other side. All right, and I'll bring you over to the map.
Don't forget to end combat on that map.
Ooh, you're right. Hold on. Wider world. Thank you. That breaks the clock real fast.
Yeah.
Real fast. Oh no, we never started that combat.
Okay.
Okay. All right. But I'll delete it anyways. All right.
You can see the whole island from up here, dudes.
Yeah, it's a pretty spectacular view from all the way up here. It's 200 feet down.
Yeah, I could land in that wash basin down there. Maybe on the way out.
All right. It was a long ass climb for some of you, but I guess Nessa would still be a Pokemon at this point, unless you dispel the effect.
Crash, serious question.
Mhm.
How long would we have been traversing up the cliff?
I would say if you started at midnight, it may have been a little much to say it was a whole hour. Some of you could fly, some of you had climb speed, and it was only 200 feet. We'll go ahead and say that it took you, since you succeeded in one round, we'll say that it only took about 10 minutes to get up.
Okay, because I need to make sure I'm marking off my
Mhm.
my fly time.
All right, then I will go ahead and move it back down. So it's 11 minutes after midnight. You hit the rock wall as soon as it was midnight. Okay. It looks like you guys brought a light source with you.
Yeah,
might not be a good idea for a stealth mission to have a light source.
Who has that light source going?
Looks like it's on Andronicus, maybe. It's probably Sibo, honestly.
No, it's Intronicus.
Yeah, and also because I can't see in the dark anymore.
There you go.
So.
All right.
Oh, was I lighting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
All
why.
right,
Is Elpis lighting up?
Sounds, dudes.
No,
Oh,
it
no,
was
that's
you.
his true sight. Maybe.
Yeah.
No,
No,
he
it's so
doesn't-
dark.
Let's head over to the bonfire.
I told you it was dark out. There's
Yeah. I can't see it.
barely any moon.
Someone needs to guide me.
Come over here, dude.
Can Julian see?
Yeah, I think Julian has his goggles, don't he? Doesn't he?
Oh, okay.
We'll have Elpis, just like.
Oh, that's right. I have goggles of night.
Fred waits on the edge of the darkness, looking at the bonfire. Does it look like some sort of ceremonial grounds or something?
Oh, where do you head to? Over here? Yes,
Right on the edge
this
of the
is
darkness.
this is definitely an altar for sacrifices, and
Ooh.
Does it look like they sent up some sacrifices tonight, or?
yeah. The amateur who made this map, he didn't think it through and put bloodstains on the altar because
They cleaned it, you know.
Yeah, he figures they cleaned it.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
All you gotta do, isn't there like a blood stain token there?
just turn
Yeah.
somebody on it.
But yeah, they obviously perform the sacrifice and then burn the remains. This is where they would honor the gods. Okay. And the building is your very classic, like ancient Greek, shitloads of pillars holding up a mightily high roof, kind of thing.
Parthenon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We still look
So is
like
there other windows?
There are not. It is actually a very secure structure.
we're still disguised as side knights. So should we just act like side knights and walk around, or?
Do we know if the library is open after hours?
I don't know.
We know who's allowed here.
I can go ask. One way or another.
I think we should. Where's everybody else at? I looked around. blackness is like. Realize this is our first time being in darkness.
Chandras would assure you that his estimation is that basic rank and file Sidonites would not be encouraged or allowed in the library. This would be for academics, priests, wizards, that sort of thing.
Okay. So where to next?
I think we need to find a door. Or make one. Should we make a door?
I mean,
No,
Yala cracks knuckles and nods at you. She thinks that's a great idea.
Mm.
We gotta get in there somehow. So either door or new door.
Chandrason assures you that the construction of this building was made by ancient Geigen and Jankan architects. There's no way that, wait, he stops himself before he says this. He's about to say something he was going to regret, and he just gets quiet.
Well, I can't see, so I'm asking if anybody can see any openings on the library.
It looks like there's a street around by that sacrificial bonfire, so I imagine the front door is over there.
Well, does it look like
backyard barbecue pit? We don't know.
Yeah, by the just when we got here and we were looking around during the day, the main walk up to here was on the south side of where we're at right now, right? Like when the main pathway up here was on the south side of where we're at right now.
Correct. Yep. So you would assume that
the main entrance.
The main entrance on the south side of the building. Yep.
So then we can maybe this area where the this altar is, that path that we're seeing goes around the corner might lead to a side entrance.
If we stay close to the building, we can be pretty quiet. How tall is this little step up into where the foundation is, like between the ground and the actual base of the building? Is it enough to crawl alongside?
Oh yeah, you would not be seen. Yeah, it's got a height of about 10 feet. Yep.
They might be able to spy me because I'm pretty big, but we'll try and keep it quiet.
All right.
No, great question. Yeah, the foundation of the building, before you get up to this lip of stone, that'd be 10 feet in height.
Maya with an M, I think they got lost. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, I need to just stand out in the light. I can't see back there.
Maybe there's a basement we could go in. Are we under that magic that you had going before we got in here?
No. I don't see anything around the corner.
Maybe they closed up shop for the night.
Right, maybe we should climb up on top of here. Head back and climb up on top.
You're talking about climbing up on top of the library?
No, on top of the foundation, the 10 feet up right here.
I mean, trying on top of the library might not be the worst plan either. See if we can see anything.
The library is the roof to the library is about 50 feet up.
I mean, I could, fly up there.
It's true. I could send Elpis up there too.
Do you think there's an opening above? Some type of,
There might be. I don't know.
It could
Maybe there's
be.
I don't think. I would assume they wouldn't want an opening to harm the books.
Maybe there's like a character
Highlight?
librarian's
Yeah, go
chamber and they need a fireplace or something. I don't know.
The other tribes on the Indigo Isles, they'd get really mad when you brought flame around any of their books. So it makes sense if they wanted some natural light, to read by.
either Julian or Elpis, can you go up there and take a look?
Let's send both as a team.
I see that's an excellent idea.
Right. So, Julian, you're gonna head up to the roof and sort of like see what the scene is, and then kind of go around the front and peek down.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What's the best way for me to do this without revealing too much?
You can just tell him what he sees up there.
Yeah, fair
Might
enough.
be easier than trying to.
Yeah. So as you head up there, the roof goes about 100 feet to the south, and then looking down from there, you see 2 stone Gigants. They are huge, and in place of heads are iron bird cages. Inside the bird cages are each cage has a harpy inside. The harpies are currently asleep. They look the worse for wear, starved and shit spattered. You see light shining from below the roof, indicating that there is an opening that leads to either like an entrance or that the southern part of the roof is like an overhang.
But when I was on the roof, there weren't like any skylights or openings or anything like that.
There were no skylights or openings.
Okay.
Nor were there any gargoyles. Which is good, because that's actually, a concern.
Yeah, because there might actually be gargoyles.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, you kind of fly back and give them the report, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long would you say that would have taken? Like a couple minutes?
I mean, if you were really scouting out the rooftops and making sure there was no like openings, I'd say, and you were trying to be pretty stealthy about it, I'd say 10 minutes. Yeah.
Okay,
I'd say
cool.
probably. All right, you guys wait patiently, and Julian returns.
Sounds like we gotta take care of those harpies.
Well, that was what you can see from the roof. What's under the roof and below around this area? I think we should climb up onto this higher plateau, higher foundation, and see what we can see.
I mean, we can certainly do that. It's just I didn't want to press my luck, considering I didn't want to awaken any of the security systems.
So I'll like sort of climb up just to look my head over the this like plateau area.
Sure. Okay. You see a wall.
Okay.
And many pillars.
Okay. Climb up the rest of the way. Looks like it's okay.
Hey, Chandras with a CH. How long do you need in the library? If our cover gets blown, you gonna have enough time to do what you need to?
Well, certainly not, but I would have preferred as much time as possible. I'll try my best to discern what they're up to and what they've been studying. I just need access to their research, if possible. I advise you to be as cautious as you can. You see, there could be a great number of spellcasters here. And, in case you've forgotten, the song of a harpy carries a great distance.
Fred's gonna pick up some of this grass here and just deafen himself.
Okay.
Give you a thumbs up.
All right, so you start like reaching around for like moss and like mud and just sticking it in your ear holes. Oh, okay.
Trust me on this one, dudes.
Oh, it's so loud.
I gotta make sure I've dealt with harpies before, dude.
Maya, you hear one of the harpies wake up.
I wave down Fred to shush him.
Oh yeah, inside voices.
I heard one of the harpies wake up. Well, what's the plan?
I think we should wait. I mean, depending on how groggy that harpy is, it may just fall back asleep.
Okay, but are we gonna try and sneak past them to get inside the front, at whatever front light you saw?
I think we have to.
Maya, with your incredible perception, you hear a man speaking in Geigen. Sounds like he has a very deep voice.
I understand giant.
Okay. He says, Bird woman, what did you hear? And then you hear the bird woman say, I thought I heard someone yelling. Where? Back by the altar.
Guys, we gotta
If you free me from my cage, I could go check for myself. I could spread my wings. Shut up, bitch. I will go check it out.
Guys, we gotta go. Someone's coming.
And then he calls back and says, Theros, wait here. If I am not back in a few minutes, sound the alarm.
Into the shadows.
Okay, there's definitely a dude coming your way, Maya.
All right, I'm letting everybody know that we need to get back into the shadows.
Okay.
Someone's coming.
Julian's gonna fly up to the roof.
Fred will take the stuff out of their ears.
Alright.
So they aren't blind and deaf.
And you said the roof was 50, 60 feet up?
Yeah, it's 50 feet up.
All right, I'm gonna adjust my height to indicate that.
Got it.
I'm gonna get into the shadows and hide behind a pillar.
Alright.
Johnny, what do you do?
Is there like?
Is everybody
like a
gonna?
ledge
Cl-
that
is
I
everybody
can
gonna?
just hang off of for a bit?
Well, yeah, it's a
Assassin's Creed
10
style?
foot 10 foot ledge to get up, and then there's a billion pillars to hide behind.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Not to mention, look, if we got some rope, Julian could like.
All right, go
find
ahead and
something
give
to stick you
go ahead and
up
give
top.
me. This is gonna be a group stealth check. Julian, you are out of sight, so you do not need to participate. Because you're
Okay.
like up on the roof.
Is he out of sight and doesn't participate, or does he count as an immediate success?
Oh no, he is too far from the party to be included in this particular
Okay.
group check. Yep. All right, so I'll roll for Sibo. You guys are wearing breastplates, right? That doesn't
Yeah.
penalize the stealth, does it?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Stealth.
Fred gets up on the plateau in the darkness and goes into the shell.
Okay.
Hmm.
Doesn't do anything for
Ooh.
stealth, but they look like
Damn.
a rock now.
Oh, also, actually,
Uh-huh.
is this stuff made out of stone?
What stuff?
The rock, the pillars that I'm.
Yeah. Yeah. The pillars are made of stone.
Right, so I have advantage on this.
Okay.
I got to use
All
that
right,
stone-
your
that
crab
stone-
armor.
Yeah, finally got to use that stone crab armor.
Okay. He peers into the darkness with his one eyeball and his lack of dark vision. Must have been the wind. And he starts to head back.
God dang it.
We got him that time, Maya.
It seems like there's two of them there. I heard him speaking to somebody. So two of them.
He says, "You dumb fucking bird! There was nothing."
They sound like they're really rude to their bird companions.
Yes, maybe we can. But harpies on the other hand are very We could probably free them. They'll probably take the opportunity to run away. That'll be less.
I'll go bust him out then.
Wait. Make sure we're there with everybody.
If you lure away the guards, I can break the cages.
Plus, I can
Or we
am-
just
am I
lure
right?
the guards over here and beat them both up.
Am I rubber banding?
We're remaining here. I'll clear chat.
Oh, sorry, the turtle. That was a high definition turtle pic, I think.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, it must have been. It's saying. I just got an email from Kakaroto. He said I'm over my storage limit on the Forge. Okay.
Oh,
all
what's Tony Stark doing here?
right. Okay.
Don't even post all these.
Hey, look at that. All the bad guys are moving again. That's good. Okay.
Yeah, why don't we lure him back over here with his buddy, and then we smash him, tie him up, and then let the harpies out.
Yeah, I guess the idea is to. I mean, I guess that was an opportunity to get him when we. But he did warn. He mentioned that for the other one to sound the alarm. So there is an alarm.
Ooh, Maya. You've got Maya with an M. You've got control over flames and things like that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Could you make that fire start going out of control? Then they'd have to come over and contain it, and then we
Well,
grab them, throw them
know-
off the cliff.
It seemed like there was two of them, so we can do that. If we can get them both here, I can try and actually wait a second. They're Geigans, they're considered giants, right? So giants aren't affected by hold person, right?
Correct. They are considered giants.
Yeah, giants aren't. Wait, I mean, if it says humanoid, oh, yeah, true.
Also, remember, Geigans have 6 arms. They're expert grapplers, and they can attack 5 times in a round. Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be a humanoid. They're considered giants, so yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
All right, so okay, I do have confusion, so maybe that can help, and that's an AOE. So we need to get them. We need to get them close, and maybe they won't sound the alarm if they're confused.
I think you blow up the fire. Maybe they'll think it's a message from Sidon. If you start making that fire go,
And if
out of control.
they are confused because they could wander off the cliff ledge.
Yeah, maybe.
Or I could throw them off it,
Yeah. Okay.
non-lethally.
So we want to get them to come here with the fire. All right. What I'll do. Let me see. What can Control Flame do? with this?
Actually, if I throw them off the cliff, they might land on somebody. So I think we should keep them up here.
You made a lot of friends today.
Yeah.
Wrestling,
Wait, does he
wrestling and arm
recognize
wrestling.
either the Geigen heroes?
No.
That's friends with the PH.
Yeah. This would have been very far for them to walk for their night shift.
All right. I'm
Sure,
gonna
they've heard of Fred down there.
I'm gonna Control Flame to try and get this flame to spread to this bush over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, works for me. Use Control Flame, and you, like one of my favorite video games, Wildermyth. You grab the fire, and the fire jump into another space, and the bush begins to burn.
All right. And then I'll also
I don't think anybody will notice or care, but
Yes.
you are burning that bush.
all right.
It's very biblical.
Then I'm gonna go over to here and let me see here. It's a very loud animal. I guess one way how we can get them to come over here. I guess what I'll do is try and I guess ask Julian. Maybe you're better at this, Julian. Can you make us the noise of an animal, just to get their attention, make them not think it's something crazy?
Like, are you asking Julian to?
Oh yeah, Julian, you're on the roof. Never mind. You wouldn't be here.
Well, no, I came back down.
Okay.
So you're asking Julian to magically make the sound of an animal, or you're asking him to throw his voice like a ventriloquist 50 feet and make it sound like an animal? 'Cause that's kind of a big ask.
The magic one.
Oh, the magic one. Okay. Magic's less of an ask. Okay.
I can make some pretty good turtle noises, but it's a little embarrassing. So I prefer not to.
Oh no, witch light.
You see the black skin of Fred's. He turns a little purple. Usually, it's reserved for intimate people, intimate situations. If there's another way, I'd prefer that.
No, I'm having Julian make the. Julian can.
You hear Chandra say to Zamrox, and I would prefer that as well. And Zamrox
I'll
says,
do it. If
and
you want me
Zamrox
to.
says,
No, it's okay. You're okay. You're okay, Fred. You don't have to do this. Save that
All
for.
right, thank you.
Yeah, save that for later.
Mm.
Okay.
Because I've got magical tinkering, so I could like magically make a thing that makes noise, but it's got to be within like 10 feet. So I'm gonna have to like
make
move
it and throw it.
Yeah, make it and throw it.
You have mage hand, don't you?
I do. Is mage hand visible though?
Yes, it is.
It is, yep.
Unless you're arcane trickster.
Or have the telekinetic feat.
Oh yeah, or have the telekinetic feat.
You just knock over the basin.
So yeah, as I say, you could probably take
It'll-
it,
Yeah.
have it come over here, and have it run it, place it on the basin, and then I can listen out to see when they hear it, and then when they're on the move, and then you can move it onto the basin. Come back over here. We wait. We lie in wait. When they come and see it, we jump them.
You can take a dagger and
Wait,
just
Sibo.
mage hand it over to the basin.
If I remember
Take a
correctly,
dagger.
if I remember correctly, Sibo has silence, right?
Let's check. Let's see.
I feel like it does.
He has he has a lot of rituals. He's got alarm, ceremony, comprehend languages, detect magic, find familiar, identify, purify food and drink, speak with animals, sense of floating disc, unseen servant, gentle repose, silence, skywrite, feign death, water breathing, water walk, commands, clairvoyance. I don't think that those are his piety spells. My bad.
Yeah.
And then
So he just has silence.
watery tentacles, summon face, suggestion, polybrachia, invisibility, greater restoration, far step, dead fog, cure wounds, counterspell. Spare the dying, sacred flame, resistance, moment to think, light guidance, firebolt, eldritch blast, blade ward.
Jeez. What am I going on?
Yeah. Okay. What do you guys think?
Book of Shadows is good shit.
Yeah, I think mage hand over, rattle the basin a little bit, like right before Sibo's done ritually casting silence. Drop silence on that area. They come over, walk into the silence, then we jump them.
Now that will mean if we jump them inside the silence, that those of us who use magic cannot. If there's
Well, you can cast from outside the
component.
silence, and
You can
Fred
cast
can keep them
outside.
in.
Yeah, you can cast outside in. Yeah.
All right.
And Fred will keep
Just
them in the
I don't know
silence.
how rough and tumble we're getting with these fellows.
Did you bring a lot of
All right.
rope?
Well, I mean, I can do some magical tinkering.
We could ensure Maya gets the last hit, and we could sacrifice it to Thylea on that altar right there.
Oh damn.
Oh damn! I like that.
I thought we were trying to keep it.
Well, there would be
Alright.
no.
Yes, but
there would be no.
it's all of the circle of silence. Silence.
That'll
so it's
that'll
fine.
deal with his mortal remains. We won't have to worry about it being discovered.
I thought we were doing this PG style, leaving them unconscious.
Aw.
Wait, Fred, you're
Yes,
pacifist still?
No.
I'm willing to punch people, but we're gonna be out here killing people. We don't know what these guys have families or.
Did all the innocent people that died when that storm came into Mitros? They had families.
Do you think these guys played a part in that?
We gotta be better,
They
Julian.
worship a god that played a part of that.
We gotta be better, Julian. He's right.
All right. Well, I mean, if they
If he
wake
does-
up and then sound the alarm,
Oh, this is
Maya, when you say that, you see with your incredible perception in the flickering light of the pyre, Nessa smiles.
So Julian will like take a rock and
We just
he will
killed
use.
a whole ship full of. How is this
The
is
one-
more important? Killing this man is more important than killing all of those people who are in.
The ones I was hitting non-lethally.
Fred, that's shit. I saw one of them explode.
I thought we were taking prisoners, alright?
Oh, I'm sorry, Fred. I had you throw a cyanide at the Cyclops, and you threw it hard enough that since it was a minion, it exploded when it hit his back. I
mean, clearly it was the Cyclops' fault. So
Yeah,
Fred,
I mean,
Fred,
it was
Fred knows he's in
definitely-
the clear.
Yeah, it's definitely the Cyclops definitely did it. Yeah.
Leaving
Oh.
this man alive, it's too big of a risk.
Aside from that lapse in judgment.
Didn't you also, Fred, just before offer throwing them off the cliff?
Well, yeah, those guys are pretty big. I think they'd survive pretty easy.
Okay.
Yonder whispers to Zamrox. Actually, the math checks out on that one.
The guys they land on might not, though, so that's why I didn't want to do it.
Hmm.
Made a lot of friends down there. Good arm wrestlers.
Yala says, why don't we just walk up and punch everyone?
I don't have enough fists for the whole island.
We don't need a whole island. We just smash down the doors, see if Herger runs in there, kill him, and leave. That will give your friend Pitios the time he needs to do whatever it is he's doing.
Yeah, we need to make a distraction for BTOs. So I guess we can go in loud.
Ooh.
I don't want to pull the
We're
whole
gonna
bloody
we
island on
need to be able
us.
to escape afterwards too. It's all well and good to give PTOS a distraction, but
Why doesn't Sibo with an S just cast that silence spell on the guards at the front? We go in there.
Because
Yala
the
takes out
harpies are
one.
in cages above that, so we
Oh,
need to pick our timing.
Let's see if we can release. The harpies are being mistreated, and they wanna get free and spread their wings and fly. So if we can go, silence the guards,
Well, let's
free the
yes,
harpies,
Steve-
then
Also, Stevo can't spontaneous cast.
It's a ritual.
silence. It has to do with a ritual. Yeah.
So I think what we can do is we can get around the corner, have Sibo, probably wait there and see if we can get Sibo to if we can hide for 10 minutes while they're guarding, to get the silence on them, and then run in, free the harpies, and attack them. See if we can knock them out. Does that sound?
Yala says, I can punch a hole in this wall if you'd like.
Sibo can cast silence while you punch that hole too.
I'll put this stuff back in my ears so I don't hear the harpies lose control.
Okay.
Well,
I think,
hold on. I mean, that might quite things quiet on the outside, but there's still going to be noise on the inside, wouldn't there be? If we're punching
Yeah.
a hole in the wall?
That's
This-
true.
this-
But line of effect, it wouldn't be able to go through the wall. Yeah.
You've got to drill a small hole first,
Yeah.
discreetly, so that the spell can get in there.
Yep.
I've left my power drill in my other ponds back on the ship, so no.
Stone shape. No, I don't have it. No, I don't have it.
I think Yala could do a pretty quiet punch.
He shrugs.
All right. Well,
I think we go with the original plan. We lure the Cyclops
If I
around the
punch
corner.
if I punch the hole in the wall right away, then the silence will travel through the wall as I punch it.
I think I'm pretty good with magic and stuff like that, and I think that'd work. Fred is doing a deception.
I mean, yeah.
Well, he
the
does
sound.
think it would work.
Yeah, I think that would work because the sound of the hit will be muffled on the outside, so that wouldn't travel through. And then once the wall broke, the silence will fill in all the space that the wall is missing. So as they hit the ground, it should be fine as long as they don't go too far in.
Let's do it.
All right.
Then we don't
Wow.
have to.
I
beat up
don't
those
have that
dudes.
spell, so that's how I think it works.
Damn, you guys gonna straight up gonna just fucking have her punch the whole Minecraft style through the wall?
I
Alright.
don't think that's a good idea, honestly.
All
I
right,
think we should
well,
go with.
You know what happens when Julian
original
says that?
plan.
It's poll time.
All right. I'm fine with
I was
either
fine.
idea.
I was fine with silencing this spot and just luring them over.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
Either way works.
that makes the most sense to me.
yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that then.
All right.
No poll. We'll just go with the original plan.
Okay.
All right, so Julian's gonna find a rock. He's gonna, turn on pizza delivery.
I'm gonna vote for both. Oh yeah.
Call for a
Oh,
Greek
no.
flatbread.
Hey, you
Oh,
put go,
damn.
you put go home. That could have been us leaving Yonder, going to the island of the fates.
Yeah, go to the fates.
All right, we need a tiebreaker on silent strap or pizza delivery. Okay, so silent. All right, silent strap it is.
Fred's gonna get down here and cling 5 feet below the cliff's edge.
All right.
Stuff some dirt in his ears.
All right, Julian's going to find a rock, and he's going to cast magical tinkering on it, and it's going to emit hoots. Do we think that like an owl is going to be the most intriguing thing, or should it be something else?
Yeah, Sibo should have Sibo should like thumbs up you when he's like 9 minutes and 50 seconds into his cast, and then you throw the rock over there.
Where do you want it? Like
I
here?
think I'm gonna do the same thing as Fred, but on the other side, if I can see that he's not around.
Does that work? Right there?
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, work.
Okay.
We want him to come up and inspect the basin.
So Julian, put your noise thing here, and then eventually move it into the silence.
Make it the noise of like a sea monster, or like the Kraken. I don't know, or like a deep whale or something.
What's
Something
going
like-
over here? Are you hiding along the cliff edge?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing as Fred, but on the other side.
Okay, I need each of you to give me an athletics and a stealth.
Okay.
Oof. Wow. Andronicos.
I'm real good at athletics. That's
It doesn't look like it. Would you like to fall 200 feet, or would you like to succeed at a cost out of combat?
Well, I will succeed at a cost out of combat, I guess.
All right. Mishap. Oh no. You weren't using any tools. So you gain exhaustion and misfortune.
My hands are
Oh,
destroyed.
fuck.
All right. So as you get into position, you hear and you just think to yourself, of course. As you start to as the rock starts to fall away, you just instinctively just punch. You punch so hard that you punch your arm into like a crack in the stone face of the plateau and dangle there. And so you kind of get your bearing and your grip, and the whole process is terrifying and exhausting as you look down below, and the pieces of stone disappear.
One day we need to ask Vulcan if he can create a magic item for Andronicos that gives him reliable talent for athletics.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, hanging on a wall.
Okay,
Just hanging on a
now
wall here. Yeah.
I would argue that the stealth check happened first, so I should probably do that and not at disadvantage because of exhaustion.
Oh yeah, well rested.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you do. Yep.
Well,
All right, so give me a stealth check.
I threw mine out.
I'm gonna
It's
use
gonna be
my
bad.
inspiration on this one.
Okay, it is bad. Crud, everyone can see you.
Yes.
All right, everyone, you can hear Andronicos kind of go, "Ah!" and then like punch the wall. At that point, you don't need to make any noise. The harpy says, "I heard it. I heard something. I swear, I heard something." And then let's see, can the harpy see you? With your terrible check. Oh, you lucky dog. I'm looking at I'm saying I'm looking at her thing. Yep. So she says, I heard something. I did. And then Maya, you hear, fine. Nurse, stay here. Guard the doors. I will go one more time. But if you're wasting my time, you'll regret it. Starts coming around the corner.
Well, if he's coming around the corner, Julian's going to fly back up.
His passive perception with his one eyeball is so good. All of you are convinced that he will see Fred. Fred's head.
He's got his ears stuffed, so his head is up and watching.
Maya's pointing at him to go down, further down.
It is like playing hide and seek with a 4-year-old. Okay, like there's nothing about what he's doing that is stealthy or hidden. This guy looks right at Fred. It doesn't see him.
Oh yeah, still.
He does finally see the fire. Oh, that is not good. And he's going to start heading over towards it. He goes right past you, Andronicus. You can just yank him off the cliff right now.
Fuck.
All right. He's standing right there, and he's like, it's just a bush.
How
It's
does
all stone.
how does pushing people size bigger than you work?
They're one
I think they
size.
get
You're,
I
you're,
think they get to oppose you. I think they get to oppose you if you do a force move. But that's
I mean, yeah,
you
that's
should be able to, yeah.
yeah. It's normal. It's like pushing somebody your own size if they're one size larger than you. Two sizes is the limit when it's too big. When it's there's an issue.
I want to try to push him into the silence.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. This will be the thing that you do before things pop off, essentially. Let's see, because you are the closest person. Grappling improvements. All right, one size category larger. A creature's one size category larger than you may attempt to break the grapple using their reaction if you attempt to force move them, but their speed is still 0.
Well, I was thinking attack, action, shove.
Oh, just an attack, action, shove. Yeah, that works. All right. So go ahead and give me that attack, action, shove.
All right, it'll be the same roll as it would be for my javelins. I'm gonna roll
all right. Okay.
But I'm surprising him, so I have advantage.
Is that how that works? Let's see.
I mean, that's how the surprise condition works. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Attacking an unseen opponent.
Okay. Here we go. I will go off of his passive athletics, which is a 19. So with a 26, you catch him off guard, and you shove him back into the silence and move forward. He's not all the way in the silence. It's a large creature. You need to shove him one more time.
Yeah.
Also, the music isn't broken. I turned it off to punish you guys for using the silence spell. All right, so that one is not, and then his passive is 19. So we will roll into combat. All right.
Oh yeah, it's go time.
But we don't get any combat music because you guys cast the silence spell.
Yeah, we're fighting Kesley right now. You know.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to narrate our actions either, right? We just have to roll dice in silence.
And no, people that are only listening to the VOD will never know how this went. So this is the least accessible. Oh my god!
Picture Fred shouting the whole time, but he's silent.
All right, I think. Let's see, Elpis, you are supposed to be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus this guy.
Getting that one out of the way.
Ooh, he got a pretty good initiative. Oh no! Oh man! God damn! It is a check. We aren't in combat yet, though. Fred, would you be willing to take it out of combat to win an initiative roll?
He loses another 25% of max HP.
Would you succeed at the cost to win the initiative? Oh my goodness.
Sure, why not?
Oh my god! All right, well, you burn out. You lose one of your highest level spell slots. Joke's on you.
9 times 4, 36.
Takes true damage equal to your character level times your proficiency bonus.
Oh dang!
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So you, Fred.
So much anticipation. Fred just he tears that arm muscle more as he's pulling himself on, lunging forward.
All right, you have won the initiative, Fred. What will you do?
So yeah, you see Fred open their mouth. They get up and they do like a pose as they like rip the side knife breastplate off, but it's all in silence, and then they charge forward.
So the true damage you took is because you had somebody bolt the plate to your shell because it wouldn't fit normally, and then when you pull it out, it tears all the bolts and hurts you greatly because
you just rip it off.
Because they were actually screws. You're supposed to unscrew them. It felt really bad. Anyways, you're bleeding profusely from a number of screw hole wounds as you run towards the crumbling Gygated hero in silence.
And then they rage. And then, yeah, we're going to try and grapple them.
Okay. You're trying to hit a 19.
Okay, 19.
Okay.
and then they're trying to knock him prone.
Okay. You might want to move him too, because he's still hanging a little bit out of the.
Yeah, so what Fred does is he runs over, he grabs the ankle of the dude, and then he just suplexes him right there.
Okay. Silently. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's like a silent film going on, and then Fred gives you a thumbs up, Andronicus passes to you.
He has not taken any damage. Andronicus, you're up.
All right, and he's fully in the thing now. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm just gonna start wailing on him.
Oh, damn. Okay.
He's prone and a giant. Oh!
There you go. There you go.
Boy, I'm gonna throw a smite on that guy.
Oh, might as well. All
Thunder
right.
smite. No. Oh, no, don't
drive it. I mean, we're in a silence,
don't do it. Don't do it.
Which
Does it-
It doesn't work.
would-
It doesn't work.
Does smite have a verbal component?
No, but silence makes everyone immune to thunder.
Thunder, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm deciding which one I want to do here real quick.
Use the chair. Hit it with the chair.
Julian, man, they can't hear you. It's a silent spell.
Just quiet. Don't
No,
yell.
I was
We're out-
quoting
we're out-
Shrek.
We're inside. We're not inside the science spell. You still have to be quiet out here.
We're gonna blinding smite him.
Okay. All right. So that's going to be 15 plus another 24.
Coral colors right in the eye.
And he's blind.
Well, I think he's
All
gonna
right.
save.
Get over your yeah, nice.
Does he get a save? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Constitution.
He might make it. Hold on. Yes, he does. Okay. So he
think
still
he
takes
still
some
takes
damage. He's just
yeah.
not blinded.
Right.
That'd be
and then-
terrifying. Silenced and blinded.
All right.
Jeez.
He's
and then
bleeding
we're
everywhere
blinded.
from numerous wounds.
I'm gonna blinding smite him the second time with the second hit.
Oh, okay. He is dead.
What?
Fantastic.
I thought you were non-lethal. Oh. Can Fred shield it? Ah.
If you want.
Ah.
Yep.
I don't know if Fred would go that far.
Okay.
Nah, he just lets him kill him. But he looks to you, Andronicus, says, "You're not the biggest guy," but it's in quiet silence, so you can't hear him.
And I can't read the lips of turtles.
Yeah, they don't have any lips. Yeah.
But he looks so disappointed.
Okay.
It's just a
I
beat
told you the whole
clacking.
time that this guy needed to get killed. He was much too big of a threat otherwise. I just start talking to Fred, but he can't hear me.
Fred folds their arms, shakes their head.
All right, we gotta move the body.
I'm gonna go over here and like shape water, put this fire out before it attracts more attention.
Fair. Okay.
Oh, we only have
And
one
then I'll
guard
walk
now.
over outside the silence so we can discuss where we want to put the body.
Just around the corner. Bring it around the corner here.
Okay, and then I'll go back and grab it.
I remember in the early days of Cyberpunk, I would worry about where to put the body. Now I just punch everything.
I just wanted to see. I always wanted to see if I could fill the container.
You could just put endless numbers of. I don't know where they go.
They
all hold like two.
Yeah, they only hold 2 bodies.
Okay.
Well, depending on the container, I think some can only hold one. But
Uh,
I wanted to see how full, like, if each place could accommodate all of the bodies in it.
Okay.
what about all the blood?
Yeah. So. Yeah, that is a lot of blood.
Can I shape water blood?
No, it's blood, not water.
Can I shape the blood in the water in the blood?
It just makes a bigger mess.
How much of a sphere does it? I'm assuming it's a 20-foot sphere of
Yes.
silence. Okay.
Mhm.
Can we just press to dig the blood?
No,
Yeah.
because it's a range of 10 feet.
Oh yeah, you would have to stand there and you wouldn't be able to do. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I mean, he could
It's
drop
the
it.
mustache situation
We
all
can just
over
drop the
again.
silence, right?
Yeah, he'll drop the silence. You can vacuum it up.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
wait. So it's a ritual cast, so
Yeah.
he just ritually casts it again.
All
But
right.
can he cast it again in time for
The music
before
starts.
the other Cyclops comes round? Because previously he was like, "I'll be back in a few minutes. If I'm not, check it
Oh, well,
out."
He didn't say that.
see-
He didn't say that the second time.
Sibo's like, I already dropped it. I'm trying to. I'll start casting again. It's gonna be 10 minutes.
Right. Hold on.
All right. If you
Like,
guys
probably a decent time.
for verisimilitude, if you want the blood to disappear, you have to wipe it yourselves. I think.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So the little clear blood button should be on the left-hand side of your screen.
Yeah,
All right.
clear both. both
Julian gets his magic vacuum out. Steam cleans all the blood. All right.
Yep. He just starts. Just,
All
Jake
right.
has a vocal
rinse,
component.
rinse and repeat. Is that the plan?
All right.
I'm gonna send Elpis to watch, to go up on top of the roof, look down at the
Mhm.
door, so
Okay.
that if he starts going a different direction, Elpis can run back and warn us.
Okay. Elpis can see the overhang. He would be risking a lot if he tried to peek under the overhang. So you're just kind of looking down to see if this guy appears from the roof, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on where the light is, because they don't have dark vision.
Correct.
Uh,
right. So I'm gonna say that he's keeping watch, and then about 10 minutes pass, and a new silence spell pops up. And then this guy's on the move because it's been 10 minutes since his buddy went, and he's trying to figure out what happened to his buddy.
Julian, get out of there.
All right. So Julian, I assume by now you would have finished vacuum cleaning just as
Yep.
the silence comes back online.
yep, and then
Sibo says same place, same
Yes.
place.
Yeah, we'll do the same thing.
All right.
Before he does that, though, I'll reignite this this bush.
The bush. Okay, he just. I think by now this would be.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
probably
charred,
gone.
charred
Yeah,
husk.
it's probably
okay.
charred husk now.
Okay. All right. So is everybody gonna try to get into their ambush positions? It's. I mean, what's
Fred's
the
over
plan?
by Nessa.
yeah, Julie would be like on top of the roof, like in the corner,
Okay.
ready to like dive bomb or something.
He's
if
like,
need be.
dude, these
Hiding
guys
behind a
are the
pillar.
heroes of prophecy, right? They're a little brutal.
She says it. Yes, but we'll talk about it later, man.
Okay. No,
Go-
don't like it.
I'll go over here before we do that. When this body was over here on his eye, I'll place a drachma.
Oh, okay. That makes it all better.
No,
I mean, now he can join the ghosts of his ancestors who were all slaughtered here by your predecessors.
Fred goes, takes up a position.
All right, Fred. That is an incredible athletics, a terrible stealth. Everyone can see you.
He gets in the exact same position.
All right, this guy's walking around. Doesn't see.
It's almost dead. We haven't fought anybody.
Doesn't see anything. Sees the burnt bush.
Now when Fred's looking up, he's looking a little sad.
In giant, he says, why is the bush burnt? He realizes that something's
In
quiet.
the thing, Elpis will come out to try to sort of like.
I'll
catch
go
He
his
ahead.
breath.
he starts wandering around confused.
Fred's gonna charge him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
All right, give me initiative rolls. Let's see. Here we go. We've learned from a certain Amazon that fucking anything can happen with any NPC, so we will let fate decide.
Oh shit! This one's got a name.
Yeah.
The other one's just.
Probably
named
got a family.
Ohlen because
People
we
that
were
care about
fucking
him, too.
destroying him.
He for sure has a family. That's right.
Just snuffing out this guy's whole existence.
Where do you think they come from? They'll just pop out of the ground.
Fred knows that.
Mhm. All right.
Thought the heroes did too.
Maya, you control initiative going into this ambush.
Okay.
All right.
Let me see here. Oh man. Okay. Oof. Okay. We'll go ahead and cast a. I don't know if I want to use all these resources, but I only have one more left for this, so we'll go ahead and cast confusion on him.
Okay. All right, he will try to make a DC 20 Wisdom saving throw. He fails. He is confused.
All right, and then I'll go ahead and pass to Fred.
All right.
All right. Let's see. All right. Yeah, Fred's gonna run over. Gets up on into the flank, and
Okay.
yeah, I guess he's just gonna punch the guy a couple times.
Mm. Oh yeah, 28, 30 is going to hit. Him take 6 damage.
You gotta punch him again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 21 hits, takes 11 damage. You just start tooling up on the guy.
All right, and then we're gonna do a grappling strike. We'll do a trip attack on that last one.
Okay.
So he's gonna make a DC 17 strength.
I think you could probably do that. Hold on. DC 17 strength.
All right, he makes it. He gets that 1 extra damage, and then we're gonna grappling strike. And then as a bonus action, grapple him. Actually, yeah. I will not burn the grappling strike, and then just grapple him because I can grapple as a bonus action as my
Oh, okay.
subclass. It's only a 22 though.
Oh, his passive's a 19, so that gets him.
Fred doesn't knock him down though when he passes to him.
Oh, you pass to the guy?
Yeah, he goes up, he punches him a couple times, then he grabs him. Doesn't get him on the ground though.
Let's see. He got a 1, so I believe I
All their
use
movement.
all. Oh no! All his movement in a random direction.
He is grappled though.
He's
Yeah, so all his
it-
movement is 0.
Yeah, so he can't go anywhere. Okay, so he just looks like he's going to go 1, 2, towards you, Fred, but you just kind of hold him there.
This guy's just confused. Fred
All
shakes
right.
their head.
He will pass to. Let's see. Maya already went. He'll pass to Julian.
Okay. Shoot. I'm gonna mind sliver him.
Okay,
it's
sure.
we're within 60 feet, and
Yeah. All right. Here's his int save. He fails. He takes 8 psychic damage. He'll have a penalty to his next save. Did he get an ongoing save against confusion or no?
At the end of its turn, it gets another wisdom, it looks like.
He can't actually make a DC 20 wisdom save. He has a -1 to his wisdom. So, yeah. I guess he could try for a nat 20, get a boon. Hopefully it's a boon that ends in effect, but yeah. All right. So, Julian, you can pass to Sibo or Andronicus.
I'll pass to Andronicus.
All right, Andronicus. This guy's a little bit tougher. Or maybe Fred's holding back.
I'm just gonna swing at it.
Yeah, go for it. All right, that is with the flank, an 18 will hit. So that brings up to 20. All right, the weapon all but sings silently in your hand. A 19, unfortunately, does not get through his armor and muscles. And 2 shields.
No, I don't have anything I can do about it.
All right, Sibo's gonna light this dude up. Here we go. 1 and 2. Or not. Okay. The second one's going to hit. 2 takes 9. He is bloodied. He'll steal into the next round and roll a d10. An 8. I think he just randomly attacks somebody on an 8.
Yep. Melee attack against a randomly determined creature within reach.
All right. So odd, it will be Andronicus. Even, it will be Fred. All right, Fred. He is going to attack you with. Let's see. He will just try and stab you with his short sword. There we go.
Hit.
A 31 for 13 piercing damage.
Fred doesn't really try to dodge.
Aw, okay. And then that is his turn. Fred, you may steal.
All right, Fred will steal and just keep punching the dude.
All right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The
20 for 10.
22 is gonna hit. A 15 will not.
All right, I'm past two Andronicus.
All right, Andronicus, you're up.
All right, we're gonna go in swinging again.
Do it. Yeah. All right. He is near death.
Oh,
Unfortunately, his armor, his two shields, and his confusion seem to fend off that last attack. Who do you pass to? I remember.
Julian.
Julian. All right, Julian, you're up.
All right. Worked last time. I'll mindset him again.
All right, here's his int save. All right, he fails. He takes 7 points of damage. He is still going. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's still going.
-2 on his next save.
All right, who do you pass to?
I really need that net 20.
I'll pass to Maya.
Maya.
Maybe we don't want to do it.
Listen,
Alright.
there's thousands of these people. I mean, not the Geigans. They were
That's
almost
what I'm
wiped
saying.
out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Out of all of
They're
us, the
gonna
guy
kill
that were
everyone.
These guys are fucking the panda bears of this setting. You know, like
Yeah.
they're like they're an endangered species. But
Yeah.
you know, they're a part of a group of people that wants to kill everyone you love and take away everything
Yep,
you love.
I
I mean,
know.
they're the bad guys. They're the bad guys.
Yep. All right.
What their reasons for being the bad guys? You just put those in a box. You put that up on the shelf.
All right. At least he'll be
Yeah.
one. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and produce flame.
All right. He dies. He had 1 hit point left. Oh, but a 16 misses. Oh no! All right, so the fire roll. He turns confused, and the fire hits his shield, and it just bursts against it.
All right, and then
Sibo says, "Don't worry, Maya. I'll finish him off."
Right. I don't have anything to do with my bonus action, so Sibo.
Oh yeah, Sibo executes him gangland style.
One in the head, one in the chest.
Sideways.
Double tap. Yep.
My friend just picks him up, puts him
He
under one arm, and brings him over. Puts him
He
in the
got-
pile.
He dies quietly. All right.
Place struck me over his eye.
Okay.
What are you doing that for, Maya, with an M?
It's so they have the currency to make it towards the underworld.
So you care what happens to them after they die, but you got no problem sending them there?
No, I do have a problem with it, but we have to do it.
You say so.
Do we want to call it here now that we've
Yeah.
This is an island full of enemy military combatants. Him escaping is bad.
No, I understand.
It'd be very bad for our plan.
Listen, this is
We'd be
just Will-
gone, but
This is Will winding you guys up because you keep letting his characters die. Okay.
no, I'm just giving you some things to think about.
I mean,
you know?
Fred's a
okay.
pacifist.
I mean, he did background. He did come from a tribe of pacifists. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It makes sense.
All right. He is the strongest man in the world, but it doesn't change that he's also a pacifist deep in his heart.
Mhm.
Deep in his heart. All right. I will take you guys back to. We'll turn on some music. I hate it when it's quiet. All right. I'll take you guys back to the wider world.
Just saying. Pay a lot of lip service to Dianthus and all the other people. Fred doesn't know about any of that. Good thing too.
No, it is a tricky situation. Because much like a BioWare game, well, like, or any well-written thing. Like, bad guys are bad guys, but they're also people, right? You're not fighting an army of demons like from hell. You're fighting people that have been wronged, a lot of them, and want their land back. They want their country back. They want their world back. But the people that came here to Thylea, they were victims of circumstance, right? They, Bermuda Triangle style, were sucked in. They didn't choose to come here. Like no one except maybe like Sibo and his dad, and deliberately sought this place out. And so they tried to make the best of their situation. Like everybody's got a good argument for having for staying alive and having a life here, but it's very easy to weaponize that hatred and that past violence and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's really tough.
I feel like there's somebody in the world of Thylea that says, "We didn't land on Kaname's head. Kaname's head landed on us."
Yeah, like, kind of. Yeah, exactly. But at the end of the day, I mean, you gotta choose a side, as it were. Unless you can come up with some way to get everybody to stop fighting. But I mean, this is a war 500 years in the making. So I mean, you're literally on a island where almost all the square footage is occupied military bases where they're training for this huge battle that's upcoming. I mean, this should give you a general sense that like an army base almost the size of Mitros is training to attack Mitros. Yeah, like it's pretty bad, and they got people on the inside,
Yep.
So it's it's a bad situation. But here you are, almost to this seat of power, as it were, and perhaps you will find answers. Perhaps you will weaken their forces. Perhaps you will be discovered by a lucky set of rolls from an NPC. But so far, so good. You're deep in enemy territory, and you just Maya will just tree stride you guys out of there when you're done, right?
Nope.
Right?
I don't got tree slide yet.
Oh, okay. Sibo will just teleportation circle you guys out when you're done.
We need to defeat the fates for that, or I don't know, whatever we need to do to unlock 6th level magic.
I guess you need a extraction plan then. But you have a week. You have a week to come with an extraction plan. So
We'll just get the guiding guards that we spared to ferry us away secretly. Oh, wait, never mind. Can't do that.
Aw.
They wouldn't
All
do
right.
that anyways.
Maybe we'll do
So
that.
let's do some quick announcements. Tomorrow night, we start the last 8 games of Odyssey Prime. So they are very close to the end of the post game now. Can't really tell you anything that they're doing, but there might be time travel. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Anyways, so they're dealing with a bunch of level 19 stuff now. Tuesday, Dom is continuing to run Cyberpunk Red, and I am continuing to play in Pathfinder 2 Abomination Vaults. And then Wednesday, I don't believe anything's going on. Thursday, we've got Curse of Strahd Nightfall. Friday, we're going to do some more vodcasting. Orpheus's Rime of the Frostmaiden continues. Saturday, Red-Handed Doom. They have entered the Thorn Waste. If you're familiar with the campaign, the Thorn Waste is one of the higher level, big danger areas. So it's some pretty crazy and exciting stuff happening with that. And then Saturday night, we're going to be playing the hell out of some Solasta, Crown of the Magisters. And Sunday morning, we'll have Curse of Strahd Daybreak. And then Sunday night, we'll be back here to continue our exploration and infiltration of Yonder. All right. Anyone have any announcements before we adjourn?
Just
Nothing
to
here.
add some more to that Cyberpunk, if you guys want to see a group of people attack a cybernetic vampire lord, come on down and watch.
Oh man, that actually sounds pretty dope. How come there was no cybernetic vampire lord in the Vigima game, or was there and I missed it?
There wasn't in the video game.
Yeah,
Okay.
didn't have any of the clowns either.
Because
They didn't have-
Dom's better than the video game.
No, there was one clown, Obzob or whatever his name was.
Oh,
That's the one with the
true.
grenade
Yeah,
for
there
nose?
was.
And what was going on with that's a thing that actually happens with if you run to the clown gang in the tabletop too.
If you punch their nose, they have a grenade nose.
Some of them have grenade noses, yeah.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
And you can aim
Beautiful.
shot head.
Incredible. All right. Anyone else have any announcements before we adjourn?
Nope.
All right. Well, I hope everyone has a good week coming up. Stay healthy. Hope Sibo makes a speedy recovery so that he can be with us next week. And I'll see you guys around the Discord.
Alrighty. Take care.
All right.
All right, thanks for the game.
Thanks for the game, Crash.